Mics are hot.
Hot mic!
And we are live with Tal'Dorei World in Chaos. Welcome everybody to Tal'Dorei. Sorry, I'm discombobulated. I got a new streaming setup and I actually have space and it's totally throwing me off my game. But, you know what does remain constant? The fact that we're sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Make sure to go to SoNerdwear.com, use the discount code SOULBEAR, get yourself 10% off your order of fine nerdy gear. Made by all sorts of people, really, but run by our very own So Mad Games. So, make sure to do that. Oh boy, how you guys doing today? Guys have a nice Easter?
Not too good.
Yeah, Easter was great. God.
You know, family.
At least y'all didn't have to listen to Puppy Dog Pals like me. So, you know.
What makes you think I didn't? I didn't.
I want you to share that playlist with me later. I want to see what else is on it.
But I spent a lot of time with kids this weekend. So
Fair enough.
Baby shark doo 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 doo.
Rocks fall, Kalashah dies.
Oh, it's in my head now. It's done. It's done. The damage has been done.
All right. Well, I feel like before any more damage is done to any of our psyches.
yeah, I know. Like a lot has changed, Lamar. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just
I just took D10 psychic damage.
Take 4 points.
Oh, I feel it. Trust me. That's all that's in my head now.
Okay. Well.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that's so bright. Fuck, I'm so white right now. Okay,
Yeah, actually.
You're glowing.
I gotta fix this. All right, continue. I'm sorry.
Well, I feel like we should probably pick up from last session. So,
Yeah.
last session, you guys left the refugee camp outside Kaimal. And you guys managed to make your way towards Iman. It was pretty uneventful on the way there. But you guys did make it to the outer gates. And upon making it to the outer gates, you were greeted by Ayar Nofet, who Reyna recognized, though she had been disguised, as her former contact in the class. Him not recognizing any of you guys brought you in, recognizing your sigil from the resistance, brought you to the mage. The mage whose name you found out was Feyweather Soderbaum. You guys talked back and forth for a while, and Feyweather told you guys all about how he had devised a way to have people, travel back in time to try to prevent Angelique from destroying Tal'Dorei. However, the magic was very specific, and there was not a lot of time to actually accomplish this task. You guys also managed to pull, I forgot to mention, pull from the Deck of Many Things.
Oh, yeah.
A handful more times, attaining much more jewelry and gold. Mitz obtained a very fancy sword. And Kalashah got to fight death. You know, because he was one of the ones that was left out the last time.
His death was way easier than the death that I got.
Yeah.
Literally
Yes.
the same death.
That
Much easier. Lower tier death.
that was it.
You know.
Necrotic doesn't work on death? What? Fucking rip.
So,
Sorry.
no problem. So, you guys, after speaking to Feyweather, you guys took a long rest to rest up to get teleported. Because you mentioned he could teleport you guys. Sylvia had a conversation that none of you were really privy to. And you guys came back, and we basically ended as you guys were being teleported to the Temple of Fate, where you were going to retrieve Whisper. And so, as we pick up, you guys find yourselves teleported to a thick wooded area. The trees are so thick you look around and you can't even see the mountain range that you know is around you based on the description you guys had gotten from Siegfried.
Good.
You also do see looming small ways in the distance some kind of temple, though this temple does not seem to look the same as it did before to those of you who had been to the Temple of Fate prior.
So we can see the temple.
You can definitely see the temple, yeah.
Is that it?
I think so. It looks kind of different.
Whereas before it was made of like a marble and stone, and it looked very light, this one seems to be made almost of like obsidian or some kind of onyx kind of material. It's very dark, very black, but this is where Siegfried saw Whisper in his vision from the Raven Queen.
Okay, so I can verify.
Yeah, you recognize the building. You assumed it to be the you just had described kind of what it was. They kind of put together it was probably the Temple of Fate because of its movement. But knowing this, you know that at the very least, this is where Whisper is.
Well, Temple of Fate or not, Dagger is in there.
It seems kind of disconcerting that the building got darker the second time around.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
It did not look like this?
Nope.
No.
Before it, turned into rubble, it was like nice and
rubble.
white and marble.
Yeah, and I almost died that time. I almost got crushed, but Alexia saved me and died. Well, we brought him back that first time. So it just kind of gets quiet.
I cannot imagine there would be any, I'm just trying to think of why it would be like that, but I can't imagine anyone who's been to the Temple of Fate has been to it more than once. No,
in fact, the only stories you know of the Temple of Fate are really like third or fourth hand stories. The only people you've ever met that have actually been to the Temple of Fate are the people that you're with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it changes every time, with every location.
Maybe.
That
would be a good defense mechanism if it moves around.
It seems possible.
Or maybe it just means there will be different things inside this time.
Well, are we ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Are we rested,
You are rested.
Brian?
We just woke up like 20 minutes ago, Sylvia.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I was trying not to be meta, but meta at the same time. Okay, I feel rested.
I hear wolves.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so as you guys move towards the temple, you notice that there seem to be very intricate carvings in the side, and you notice there's a lot of there's orbs, and I'm gonna say Siegfried, go ahead and roll just go ahead and roll a religion check. We'll call it
Religion check.
I guess guidance.
I already rolled, sorry. It's an 18 anyway.
Okay, so with an 18, looking at this, you can tell that it's crazy, and it shouldn't be, but it's a somewhat interstellar kind of pattern. As a man of God in science, being kind of your forte, you recognize that these are planets, and it's very strange because really no one that doesn't plane shift or anything like that would really be able to comprehend such an abstract idea as one planet in a universe of other planets. This is not something well considered at any point. So it's kind of weird that you would find these kind of carvings.
But I do know that there's like a general solar system.
Yeah, you're not 100% sure if these carvings are this particular solar system or anything like that. You just you have just enough from that to know it's a solar system.
Gosh, how would I be able to even relay that? I get.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah. This appears to be a makeup of stars.
Yes.
Not entirely like constellation, but like group of planets, much like our own. But I cannot be sure if this is ours. It definitely appears to be some sort of diagram or map. Do not understand significance of this.
Sometimes I wish I had stayed home longer. The elves have a tendency to map the stars and the trackings of the moon, but I wasn't home long enough to get a feel for that.
That was an interesting little
Mike.
technical hiccup. Thank you for tuning in to Soul Bear RPG, where we throw only the highest quality shit shows. So, back to the game. So Siegfried, you were explaining,
or trying to,
doing your best to explain a planetary solar system etched into the side of this temple to the party.
I notice.
Is it important, or can we just walk through the door?
Probably important.
It's probably important. If you remember the last time we were here, the statues of the gods definitely played a role.
Puzzles.
But this is on the outside?
Do you think it's all new puzzles?
Probably.
Yeah. It's a whole new temple. I mean, look at it.
Okay, then this time when I say go left, go right. Because if it's backwards, don't go left.
What?
Remember that hallway?
Are you telling me not to listen to you?
Yeah, because now it's backwards.
So
You
you're
heard it
So
telling me,
now I'll be wrong.
You heard it from the horse's mouth.
but you're telling me, so that means you want me to listen to you.
Oh no, do not get stuck in this loop. Please do not.
Sylvia's intelligence is 11, so
I'm joking. It's okay, dear. It's okay. We're good. We're good. I found a sense of humor somewhere. It's okay.
open the door.
Well,
Did you look at it with your magic eyes first?
yeah,
I'm sure
maybe-
it's entirely magic
guess-
like it was last time.
Okay, so I'll activate my Eldritch Sight.
with your
The
magic eyes.
entire temple starts glowing.
Oh, that's bright. That is like super bright. Super.
So,
Ow!
Dory's magic?
Everything is magic.
Everything. It's really really bright.
It was like this last time.
Oh, man.
I
Yeah.
suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, if the place like can change positions to different locations, of course it's all magic.
Maybe we should sketch down the planet thing though.
Now, what about, is there a way, when you do that, when you use that,
Yeah.
can you focus on the door to discern the type of magic that's on the door?
Yes, and remember transmutation blows up.
Well, it can.
Pretty sure that's numerous amounts of them that blow up.
Transmutation
Yes.
does not mean that they conjured the door, like it or like made it. It means that it's probably gonna blow up.
Evocation can also blow up.
Good to know.
As could conjuration and
Mhm.
Yep, that too.
Wards.
Well, I thought conjuration was like you create, like you summon, conjure,
well, you create.
create.
There's a lot of ways to
Oh, I
create.
guess you could-
things.
Uh,
There's a lot of things you can create, like fire.
okay. Well, I'll try. So I guess I'll activate my Eldritch Sight and try to discern different magics
It's kind of
with an
interesting.
Arcana check.
No, I'll say you would know enough, I mean, and your Eldritch Sight kind of really works this way. There's
Okay.
all sorts of different kind of magics that are going on here.
Okay.
There is a modicum of conjuration. There is some that is evocation, some transmutation, even some abjuration.
Okay.
That
That makes sense.
there is even divination. The only one really you don't see a whole lot of is necromancy. There's not really any of that. The door specifically, while it does have all these elements, there is a higher concentration of abjuration magic on the door.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys, there's like literally a little bit of everything here except for necromancy. But like literally, there's like divination. Like, this is crazy. This is like a Christmas tree. The door is really, really, really glowing bright though with abjuration.
Okay. So protection.
Yeah.
It's protected. Now we just need to figure out what opens this door.
We didn't have this much of a problem last time.
Well,
Have we tried knocking?
we had stones that we had to pick up.
That was on the inside, though.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even gone inside yet. We are outside.
Are there any words above the door?
There are not.
Okay.
I vote we try knocking.
Or how about a knock spell?
I can do a cantrip of a mage hand.
Is there any, since we're outside, does it look like there's anything outside that wait, stones?
Ooh,
Are
if I use
there any maybe differently looking stones that are outside that might seem out of place?
Go
compared
ahead
to
and
the rest of the environment.
roll a perception check, because I'm assuming you don't want to touch anything quite yet.
No, yeah, not quite yet.
Okay.
Ooh, 14?
It all appears to be very smooth, dark material.
I have a feeling like Mitz would just grab a stone, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, So, like, where we are outside, is it still, like, in the wooded area, or?
More or less, yeah. It appears like this temple has created its own kind of clearing,
Okay.
but the tree line comes like right up against it on all sides that you can see.
Okay, and so there's no rocks or pebbles. It all seems pretty smooth.
No, it seems very smooth. Really uncannily smooth when you look at it. You know, especially being an archaeologist, you know that when stone is worked, there's always signs of how it was worked. There's like chisel marks and there's imperfections, and generally that's how you can tell who or what race would have created a work, like, you know, a building or something like that. Looking at this, it's almost perfect.
How back to the etching of the solar system? How many celestial bodies are there in that solar system?
You see 12.
If we use my mage hand can like knock, but it can't activate magic items, so it might be able to push open the door without activating the magic.
I don't think that's how it's gonna work.
No. There's protection magic on the door. We know that. We can't discern.
Siegfried walks forward.
Okay. Did you knock
Sylvia
on the door?
takes a step back.
I knocked on the door.
Kalasha will also.
I said I took a step back.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Aha! Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As Siegfried knocks on the door, you see him begin to blink in and out of existence. He starts to flutter and flash, but his will holds strong, and he manages to stay in place.
Don't touch door.
Right. I was just talking through that.
Oh, that was the scariest thing I think I've seen in a very long time.
Okay, great.
Isn't-
Well, I'm
assuming there's no other way in.
I'm so glad you are definitely one of us, Siegfried. You're definitely one of us. Yes.
Elisha said to knock on the door. Doesn't seem like terrible idea.
Okay.
I will say, Siegfried, roll an investigation check for the knock.
An 12.
12. Okay. With a 12, as you knocked, you could tell that this stone slab door felt very solid. It didn't feel... I mean, you couldn't tell if it was locked or not, but what you could tell is that it's gonna take some strength to move.
I reiterate that.
Oh, okay.
So, no matter what, somebody has to push the door open and
Yeah,
also
that's-
make the wisdom save.
I mean, it's possible, but now if I use a knock spell, it can suppress, possibly suppress the magic, for a short period. Maybe. I think it might be our best luck, best hope.
Which one of us is the strongest?
Siegfried.
Is it really?
Probably. Or, well,
please,
fuck.
do not tell me this.
Mitz is buff
What
as
about
fuck.
Kitty?
Yeah,
Cat's pretty strong.
Kitty's fucking strong, dude.
Oh god, that's sad.
Oh no.
The 10-year-old is stronger than the rest of
Yeah.
I've got a 14 strength.
I've got 12. I'm a mage.
12.
I've got
11.
Silver goes, I'm pretty
So
strong.
the kitty cat. Yeah, he's 15. Yeah, he's buff as fuck.
So he's not. Mitz and I will each give it a go then.
Let me cast the spell. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Awesome. Okay. I just want to make sure because I was talking through that and he just knocked on the door.
Well, that was the first plan. We hadn't gotten to the second plan yet.
Okay.
Whew.
Man, I gotta stop putting doors in front of you guys. It stresses you the fuck out.
Just a little bit. Okay. I will cast knock.
Okay. So you hear a very, very, very loud boom, boom, boom on the door.
All right. Can we do it the thing now?
Sylvia, does it look like anything's been suppressed?
I activate my Eldritch Sight and look at the door.
There looks to be no change,
0 change on my end.
which you can glean one thing from that
Mm-hmm.
if you roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, you're just awful.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna cast guidance.
You just like think like Winnie the Pooh, just like tapping yourself on the head, casting guidance.
And that is a +0, so 15?
15. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. With a 15, looking at the door and knowing what Garen's spell's supposed to do and knowing that there was no change in the magic on the door, you could tell that the door, at the very least, had no magical locks on it.
Okay.
There was no magic like locking the door, and you know that if the door was locked by any other means, that it's at the very least completely and 100% unlocked.
Oh my god.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, nothing magical has changed, but
Right.
like it's definitely unlocked.
Okay. I
Okay.
cast a spell magic
Okay.
on the door. I'll use a 4th level spell slot.
Okay.
Burning early.
Oh, we have to.
That's how
This
it
means we need
always
to protect the
happened.
mage.
That will do it. Yeah, level 4 will do it.
Oh,
As you cast Dispel Magic, you can see the magics that looked dangerous flutter out. It still has a magical essence to it, because dispelling the magic of the Temple of Fate itself is fucking impossible. Even a nat 20 wouldn't do it. But it appears safe enough.
Okay. Now, all right. Mitz,
Here we
Kalishaw, go for it.
I'm going to actually cast enhance ability on Mitz for bull strength, so he has advantage on strength checks.
Okay.
Okay. So I will say both Mitz and Kalishaw, because you have Mitz's help, go ahead and both of you roll athletics with advantage.
Okay. That's a 17.
Okay.
Ooh.
With advantage, it's 25.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
with that, you guys both put all your weight into it, and slowly the door begins to slide open. You manage to push it enough that each of you, like in a single file, can get through with no issue.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I don't want to be in here again.
Don't be excited. Don't be excited.
This is fascinating, though.
This is not going to be fun.
You know what? It's really, really fascinating until the whole thing just crumbles right on top of you. And Sylvia says that as she slips through the door.
I enter as well.
Siegfried is furiously trying to fucking make notes.
Okay. So the first thing you notice as you guys step in is there are torches lit alongside the walls. Looking at them, they appear to be everlit torches. And there's no way to discern how long they've been burning or who might have lit them. As far as you know, they've always been there. There are dark pillars that seem to be holding the structure in place. However, the busts and the carvings of the gods that were here before no longer seem to be here. As you look around, the entire interior of this first chamber appears to almost be like twilight. Throughout the actual dark walls and interior, it almost appears to be like diamond dust or something like that, making everything kind of sparkle with a sheen. It's actually really beautiful.
Wow.
At the far end of the chamber, you do see a large door with 2 pedestals. Once again, you do see a pile of stones in one.
Oh.
Okay,
Uh,
kid,
is-
you're up.
Wait. Is there any words above the door or anything that we can read in the room?
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Casting guidance.
And how many torches are there?
Oh,
There are 8 in total, 4 along each wall.
I got a nat 1.
Just
You
the
are
way you
you are so entranced by how shiny everything is.
Wow, this is so beautiful. What was I looking for? I forgot.
And
I'll agree
the
with us.
are the pillars just like in line, holding it up?
Yeah, there's about 4. There's 4 total pillars. It's like 1 and 1 and 1 and 1,
Okay,
almost
cool.
making like a square pattern or a rectangular pattern. Okay.
I was looking for something, but I forgot. Did somebody else want to look for it?
What are we looking for, dear?
I forgot.
I'll
I'll walk over to the stones. Are these the stones you were talking about
Oh my
before?
God, Siegfried, please don't touch
I'm
them.
not going to touch it. I was asking.
yeah. Well,
Are these like the pebbles you had to?
is that what it looks like, Brian?
Yes, that's exactly what it
Okay.
looks like. That is one thing that has not changed.
Okay.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Oh,
So
good.
well-
Fuck this.
So we should pick one, right?
I mean,
That's what-
wait,
that's-
there's no instructions anywhere? And last time there were instructions.
Real quick, Brian, you said there were 2 pedestals, but the stones were on one. Is there another pedestal?
There is another its exact replica of the pedestal that the stones are on. It's just empty. There's no stones on it.
Oh, you're not telling me that. Do they have to be even?
We don't know.
Because that's not I'm
How
not
many
okay with
stones
that.
are there,
It
Brian?
could be possible you only need to
Nobody
take
wants
one.
to look
How
for
many?
work.
How many? What? I'm
Other.
sorry.
How many stones are there?
Okay. Whoa, that's weird. Sorry, I was pulling up my notes and something weird came up instead.
Was that porn?
No.
You would say that, Robert, first of all.
Hey,
Oh.
don't shame someone's browser bookmarks.
Actually, go. If you're not counting them, then you're gonna need to make a perception check because they are all kind of clumped
Sure.
together.
Okay, I can try.
Boy.
I have a plus what? Plus 6, so 21.
Okay, with a 21, you count 22.
You guys, is there any instructions anywhere on the walls or above the doors? I can't check. The room is too shiny.
I'll look.
I'll help him look.
Are there
Alright.
any inscriptions anywhere?
Go ahead. Either one of you roll perception with advantage, or both of you go ahead and roll perception.
That's not investigation?
Not unless you're running your hands along the walls.
Searching for them? No. Okay, go ahead, Raina.
I cast guidance.
With advantage.
No
And
longer rolling perception.
D4. Oh, shit. One was a 1. Okay, but it's a 22 plus a D4. Boop. Oh, goodbye.
Was it like 100 years after the...
100. Well, technically now it's 104 years.
23.
23.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So with a 23, you do notice, Reina, and it's kind of hard to see, but inscribed above the door, you see in common, "To proceed forth, you must tempt fate. Choose a stone and prove worthy of our treasure."
Oh, okay.
So,
Same thing as last time.
No, this is.
Here we go, baby.
I was really hoping there were different instructions.
I'm
It's
gonna,
gonna fuck me again.
All right,
I'm
no,
gonna-
wait.
what do you mean, wait?
Wait.
Baby, we gotta do this. It's the rules.
Last time I
Them's
went...
the rules.
All right, last time I went last, I was the only one that got a good stone. I'm going to reach over and grab a stone.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Whew. As he reaches over, Sylvia's just gonna go. Sylvia's gonna close her eyes and cover her ears.
So when I was streaming yesterday, Gabe was in chat, and I was like, I am going to pull the stone that is the void. I called it.
Speak it into the earth, and thus it shall be.
Okay. So let's
I'm just
see.
saying, if anything happens, I fucking called it.
Okay, we have. There it is.
Come on, death.
Where is it?
Death.
Okay. Garen, as you pull the stone in your hand burns with a bright light. And as it bursts in your hand, you're almost blinded for a second. You start to hear the door sliding open ahead of you. However, every piece of magical item that you have on your person disintegrates. And this is the card I pulled, just for full disclosure.
For Garen?
But the door stands open. I don't believe you had any of the artifacts, so that's good at least.
The Wand of Wonder.
Sure.
Oh, no.
And his.
If anything, the Wand of Wonder,
The deck of many things.
The deck of
Robe
many.
You were supposed to give that to me.
Does a void rip into the hole because we disintegrated the
Wand-
Did Garen have the bag of holding? Who had the bag of holding?
I didn't have the bag of holding.
Okay.
We have a bag of holding.
We have a bag of holding.
Or, wait, oh, you guys don't have one, do you?
we
No.
don't.
Well, that's lucky.
Remember, I put my arm in the bag of devouring.
Oh, right.
In this temple.
Yeah.
Right.
In this temple. I would like this temple.
We also found books in this temple.
Oh yeah.
You should have let me go first.
This
I
fucking...
don't have any magic items to draw.
Oh, irony.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, this fucking...
Oh, they're matching. They match now.
Oh
was
my god,
literally-
there's so many... The alchemy jug.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Here.
Oh.
Oh.
I think the best part is that he stopped me from going first.
We're fucked.
You just
Okay.
Oh boy.
you just see just Garen just crestfallen as the robes around him just disintegrate into ash by his feet. You just see piles of ash just
clothes under
forming
that,
in his
right?
pockets all around him. What's that?
He had clothes under that robe, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Thank God I have a. Okay, so we open the door. I'm going to go through, and then I'm going to pull the studded leather out of my pack and put it on.
Okay.
Y'all
So
can
Garen
fucking
just
wait.
Okay.
Garen just that's all he says as he storms into the next room. Garen, what you see in this room is unlike the last room, which was very starry, and very like Twilight driven. In this room, you see, while the walls are still dark, there seem to be carvings of the sun and the two moons of of Exandria, and it seems to be kind of a repeated pattern all around the room.
I don't know what you're trying to tell us. I don't know. Other than you hate us.
I feel like that was personal.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm putting my armor on.
it's off to a great start, guys.
I'm waiting and I'm not touching nothing, so nobody can yell at me.
All
right.
Siegfried is definitely walking through.
I'm going.
Okay. So you all now see kind of the...
Siegfried continues to furiously fucking shorthand notes.
Okay. At the end of this chamber, you do see another door and another two pedestals.
Double check the inscription because there's no reason we should pull a pebble unless we absolutely have to pull a pebble.
I checked the inscription.
And it reads, "To proceed forth, you must tempt fate. Choose a stone and prove worthy of our treasure."
Shoot.
I got this one.
Okay.
And I will grab a stone.
Oh, Sylvia's gonna wince.
Okay. There it is. Okay, so you pull a stone, and as it's in your hand, a bright light shines, and as it flashes you, you start to see kind of like dots in front of you. Nothing appears to happen, but the door in front of you slides open.
You have a third enemy now somewhere in the
Are you good, Kelshaw?
I feel great. I'll pull the next one too.
Okay, no.
No, the
I'm
temple
taking
doesn't
this.
like that. Nope.
The rest of you aren't touching a thing. You have vestiges.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what happens if the two of you who have already tempted fate continue to tempt fate, and the temple's like, "Fuck you, there are 3 more of you. We're just gonna keep you in an endless, voidless room."
We'll find out. We'll find out.
I just want to
You
point
have
out that
vestiges.
I have
If
nothing
some-
left to lose.
yeah.
Can't lose another vestige. We end up in shit like this.
Well,
Can't
I
happen.
might actually die if mine goes
You
away.
all have vestiges. You cannot touch the stones
Exactly.
until proven otherwise.
So it'll be Kalisha and I. We will take the stone.
I don't know.
Burden is mine.
Wait. I just
No,
my
this burden's
my
not
gut.
yours.
It
my-
is
my gut-
mine.
What the fuck?
We're here because of me.
True.
No.
Yes.
We're
You
here
guys-
because
you
of the
guys,
deck.
I have
The deck.
a gut feeling that I should do the next one.
No.
Based on what?
My tum tum. It's telling me.
If
So you have a little gas. You should
Is that what
make
you
that
named
kind
your
of decision.
patron?
My what?
Your patron? You give it a nickname?
Sylvia flinches at the sound, like the word patron. No, that is an entirely different thing.
I'm gonna walk over and take a stone.
So as you pick the stone up, nothing appears to happen.
God damn it!
And you recall that this is exactly the same thing that happened the first time you went through the temple as well.
I do not want to.
The one thing that does happen, however, is the door behind you slides shut.
Oh shit.
The next.
I think maybe.
Mitch doesn't have one. He should go next.
Oh, okay.
This is true.
That's totally fair. But maybe
No, I'll go next.
maybe Siegfried and Reyna can want to give us their vestiges.
I can hand it over. Yes.
I don't know if that'll work.
You want to sit here for an hour and reattune to the
So-
best?
While
You do
they're-
not want
they're
to attune to
talking,
this.
Sylvia's
This is
gonna
going to take.
pick up Dom.
This is going to take.
Okay.
All right.
Trust me, you do not want to try with this thing.
Oh, my heart rate's going. This is not good for my anxiety, you guys.
Feel what I felt every time you guys pulled from this godforsaken deck.
I hope it's a squire.
Okay, so you pull a card, or sorry, you pull a stone.
Mhm.
I was pulling a card. You pull a stone, and a bright light shines in your hand, and you two get that blinded feeling. Nothing appears to happen, and the door slides open.
Oh.
There are so many demons hunting us now.
As if there weren't already before.
And Sylvia's just gonna be like, okay, and set the pebble down.
This is
That
just our
wasn't so
life.
bad.
You know, this is just our life. This is it. This is it. We pull things, bad things happen.
All right.
Cards from a deck, pick up stones. This is our
I
life.
was really hoping I'd get the level 2 one.
So you guys,
Okay.
you guys don't actually know any of that shit. All you guys know is that you pulled it.
No.
It's almost as if one bad thing happened to Garen, and then nothing happened to Kalasha or Sylvia, and they just lucked out. And honestly, non-meta, you guys would assume that maybe it's different
Nothing
this
happened.
time, and either something bad happens or nothing happens.
Okay, well, 3 doors down. Sorry.
Ready to go.
Okay, so you guys go into the next room, and this seems to have it's a map. You can tell that much. I'll say Siegfried and Kalasha, why don't you guys both roll me survival checks?
I'm old. Am I allowed to roll?
23.
I'd say that Kalasha and Siegfried are probably the most well-traveled.
Yeah.
So
28.
okay, so 23 and a 28?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Siegfried, this is a map of a world that you don't recognize whatsoever. You're able to discern that much. You also notice bits that look like Tal'Dorei itself, though being so unfamiliar with this place, you're not 100% sure. However, Kalasha, you recognize this as almost an exact correct map of Tal'Dorei and Wildmount and Vasselheim and Marquette. All these places that you've seen in your life and your travels. But the map itself, all the continents seem to be closer together. And there appears to be like carvings of like frost in areas where there weren't before. This seems to almost be like an ancient map.
It looks like an ancient map of the larger area. See, there's Tal'Dorei and Vasselheim and Marquette.
You mean it's an old map of Exandria?
Wildmount, yeah. Like, look at these frost sections. These shouldn't be here.
This map must be ancient then.
Hell,
All right. Mitz is going to go up and take a stone.
Oh, look at this map, guys! Kitty, kitty, kitty.
What?
Like, I'm bored.
No, what if something happens to his magical stuff?
We have to. Even if you were here, you'd be doing
Everyone
this.
has to take one. You can't do a thing. Everybody has to do it.
God says we have to.
You don't know how many rooms there are. We could have gone through us first.
God implied we had to.
We also have a feeling that there are as many rooms as there is us as a party.
God never told you to do a fucking thing. You guys wanted whisper back. So here we are. Anyway, Mitz pulls a stone, and again, the bright flash happens. He's blinded for a moment. And as the door begins to slide open, nothing appears to have happened.
Oh,
awesome! 4 stones drawn, only 1 bad thing happened. Let's do this. Next room, guys. Who's up?
Would you like me to go next, Siegfried?
Honestly, it does not seem so bad. Nothing has really happened. Only one thing has happened. I suppose I can. Wait, what's in what's in the next room?
What's in this room?
Yeah.
Because we completely missed the third room. So.
You did.
That's why I was like, why are you having Mitz pull the pebble right now?
Okay, so in this
That's
room,
what Mitz would do. That's what Mitz would do, right? You'd just be like, okay.
that is what Mitz would do.
Yep.
That's super fair.
He would have been trying to grab everything since we got in here because it was so shiny.
So in this room, you seem to notice almost like not quite hieroglyphics because it doesn't seem to be a language per se, but almost like ancient cave drawings of ancient man and beast and elf and dwarf. All of the high races and some of the more denigrated races seem to be represented, but they seem to be kind of different. Like the elves don't seem to be as slim and tall. The dwarves seem to almost be shorter and stockier. Humans seem to have more of a hunch to their backs. It almost seems like an early pictorial of all these races. And they all are holding hands in a big circle around the room, just repeated over and over again. Almost as if at one point there was harmony amongst all the races.
I don't believe it. That sounds like a fairy tale.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Seems nice. Well,
I'll go ahead and go. We'll save you for last then.
okay.
I will go up and I will pick a stone.
Okay.
Rip me.
Void.
You know what? At this point, let me. Just let me go.
I think I'd almost rather get the boy.
Okay, Reyna, as you pull the stone, the light grows brighter and brighter, and as it grows brighter, you feel a warmth move throughout your body. You're blinded for a second, and afterwards you feel stronger somehow. You feel more powerful, and this is where I have to do a little DM work real quick, because this one's a really good card. Let's see what...
Nothing good has ever happened to Rita. What's happened?
Okay, bear with me 1 second.
Oh, it's the same one that
Nope.
Mitz had. Nope.
Nope, it is
alright.
not. It's even better.
Even better.
Is it the one that I had, but the better one?
Like, really good. It's like all the experience points plus stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real good.
That's the one that I wanted.
Yeah,
That's the better version of the one that I got.
it's not what you got though.
You sadistic bastard.
I literally am just shuffling cards and pulling them. Like, that's how this is working. How do I even search this?
Oh, that's
You guys are level 10, right?
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the filter.
We're only one below you.
Okay.
well, Mitz is level 9.
Right.
He's also 10 years old, so.
Right.
With a 15 strength.
Still buff. Buff kitty.
Strongest cat in the party.
He is. Thank you guys for
Where's
vamping
Cat
real quick
Girl?
while I do this, because
Yeah,
Of
you
course.
can check out SoNerdware.com/soulbear, and you can get 10%.
There's no /soulbear.
There's no? Why isn't there not, Maddie? There's a slash GSC. Why is
No,
there not a slash soulbear?
Because Soulbear doesn't have a shop in the store.
Oh.
Because they don't have all the designs and things and all that stuff. But if you click the link below, if you click and go to the store from that link down there, it applies the Soulbear discount for you at the end.
Let's work on your behalf.
It's
There you
magic.
go.
I could
Ryan,
be.
stop making faces.
No, I was just thinking I could be such a dick right now, but I'm not going to be. I thought about putting a deck of many things in your hands, just
No!
Oh my god.
but
Raina would just fucking throw that shit away. She's like, no!
because it would have been funny. But I'm gonna actually give you something cool because that would have been such a dick move. You guys would never talk
But
to
I mean,
me
it
again.
would make total sense considering we lost it and then it suddenly finds its way back.
It
Because
would.
Oh, that finds its way back, but fucking not the dagger.
I'm kind of picturing that all our characters are standing around while Raina goes through this like Sailor Moon transformation. Like,
That's kind of That's kind of what's happening.
No.
Oh wow, that's giving me such a flashback.
Sailor asshole. That's what she is.
Don't watch Sailor Moon when you're under the influence, folks. Yeah.
I just want a senshi transformation. That's what I want.
Okay. And a book appears in your hand. And it is a manual of bodily health. And you will find that in the items. But basically, just so you know what it does, it contains health and diet tips, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your con score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score. The manual then loses its magic, but regains it in a century.
Those are those really good books
Mhm.
that you can never find.
Well, she found one.
That's so. I don't know anything about it though, as Sylvia.
Nope.
Cool.
So
So we just see a book appear in her hands.
you see a book appear in her hands, and you see Raina looks a little more tone, a little more sure of herself, just for a second, just a brief, like,
What could
whoa.
be?
Yeah.
Well, did you get stronger?
So
No.
Raina, you did level up as well.
Oh shit!
Yeah. That's where I was going with that.
Oh fuck!
Not to bury the lead.
Wow, your bicep is a lot more toned now.
What does that have to do with my constitution?
Would I recognize the book at
The
all?
Constitution is in change right now. It's not until after you read the book and do that.
Yeah.
Roll
But
an
she got
Arcana
more
check.
powerful from the
Arcana? Ew.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
Okay,
magical
sure.
book, so.
Oh man, do I go
16?
level 4 ranger
16?
or level
Yeah.
8 rogue?
Okay, so I
I'm going level 8 rogue.
Manual of Bodily Healing. I suggest you spend time to read it.
Wow.
Like a lot of time.
Well, I don't really think we have any time, friends.
We don't
Well,
I
like,
don't
well,
mean like right now,
either.
but in future.
You know, when we find time.
If we survive this, maybe I'll give it a read.
That we don't lose.
And I assume the door opens up a little bit.
Yep, the door completely opens up to the last and final room.
Oh, I just want to give myself lucky. That'd be so good.
All right, I go through.
Okay,
all
so
right.
as you enter
Here we
this
go,
room,
guys.
the murals on all alongside the walls seem very similar. However, you see the like fallen races and the high races on either side, and you see a god above. Let me try to describe this god to you. Above the fallen races, and it is. It just seems like almost like a darkness in the darkness, chains binding it all around. You see. It's just a void. It's the best way to describe it is a void. Even as dark as the wall is, this is somehow darker, almost as if it's alive. On the other side, above the high races, you see... Where is it? You see a large platinum dragon. And it seems its wings are unfurled as if to be protecting. And the two gods are mirror opposites on either side of the chamber, almost as if they're staring each other down.
Religion check,
Yeah, go ahead.
because I think I know. That's gonna be where's my 17.
Okay. With the 17 and with the things that you've picked up since you've been in Tal'Dorei, you know that this is a very rough and very primitive depiction of the calamity, where the gods were at odds and basically the world was destroyed the first time.
And I can probably pick out which god is which.
Yeah, you absolutely know that one is the Chained Oblivion and one is the Platinum Dragon.
And I relay all that.
What is the Chained Oblivion?
What's the chain of life?
Okay, so you know that the Chained Oblivion is like the most chaotic and evil of all the betrayer gods. It's unending darkness, and it's less of a god and more of almost like an entire world. It just absorbs and destroys anything it touches. It brings just madness and destruction everywhere it goes. It's an endless imprisonment, and it brings the depths of the abyss into reality.
But in short, pure evil.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. How that's evil.
Well, perhaps it is Raven Queen speaking to me, but this seems as good a place as any for me to draw from stone pile. I draw one.
Okay.
What's gonna happen?
Okay. The stone lights up in your
Oh, damn it.
it lights up in your hand, and as it blinds you, you feel a little bit of drool drip down
Yeah.
your lip,
Cool.
and you're going to lose 3 total intelligence points
Okay.
as you feel a little
That's
bit
not
dumber.
That's okay.
However, in your stupor, you also feel compelled to pull another stone.
No.
yeah.
I'm going to allow you to make an intelligence saving throw to avoid doing this.
Oh, wait.
I could just make you do it.
A
but-
saving throw?
Yes.
Well, now it's +0, so 18.
18. With an 18, as you begin to reach out, you think better of it and clench your fist and drop it to your side as the next chamber opens up. And inside, the walls are blank. There are no braziers in this hall or in this chamber like the first time. There is an altar with a small chest, and you see just blank walls. Every so often, little bits of like diamond dust, but aside from that, the walls are completely smooth and bare.
Diamond dust, you say?
Yes.
I could use this. I try to collect some of it.
The diamond dust is like embedded in the wall. You'd have to destroy the walls.
Damn it. Huh? Oh. Never mind. I mean, I could, but seems like perhaps a bad idea. Unwise.
This thing has a penchant for falling down around us, so maybe not.
Yeah. You guys, what happened at the end of the last temple? I don't remember.
Well, we
Didn't
tried to
you
grab
say-
the
Not
dagger.
Ren would remember, but Maddie doesn't.
It set something off. We had to fight something, and then we could take it and leave. And this is also where you got bit by a bag.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was really scary.
But in this room, there's only the altar with the small chest.
Yeah, you remember that the last time there were braziers and you had to solve a puzzle of the gods. But that puzzle doesn't seem to be here. There just seems to be a chest.
Maybe it's like I said, this is before all of that.
I'd
came.
like to investigate the chest.
I would like to help him.
Okay. What are you What are you trying to determine about the chest?
I'm trying to determine one, how shiny it is. Two, if it's locked. Three, the approximate size and weight of the chest. And I don't know, anything that might test if it's a mimic.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation with advantage, unless Reina wants to roll as well.
You can roll.
My investigation went down. Damn it.
Alrighty. How's 16?
It is very shiny. That much you can tell.
My history went down too.
Sorry.
Mine.
It does not appear to be locked. And weight, you can't really tell, as the chest seems to be adhered to the podium. However, it's about the size of Whisper.
Guys, I think Whisper's inside. Can I open it? It's unlocked.
Okay, open
Wait.
it.
Wait.
Sylvia closes her eyes. Plugs her ears.
Sylvia, I take her hands from her face.
I open one eye.
Do you look at it with your magic eyes?
I activate the one eye.
Okay. Everything in here is glowing. It's so bright, it actually kind of blinds you, and it's hard to discern what magics are what. It's just
Right.
because of the nature of this entire temple being magic, it's just too much.
Okay. I don't want you guys to ask me to turn this on anymore. It
I
is
just cover her
bright.
eyes for her.
Hold on. Hold on.
My eyes.
Hold
My
on.
breath.
Got an idea.
I would like to concentrate to see if I can sense if Whisper is actually inside of the chest or not, due to the bond the weapon and I had.
Oh.
Oh.
That's not a bad idea.
I'll say go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
I cast guidance. I don't
Feel
know.
real hard, Kalishaw.
Uh, 17.
With a 17, you can tell Whisper is here. It's your bond wasn't quite strong enough to determine if it's exactly in that chest or not, but you do know it is definitely in this room for 100% certainty.
It's here, but I don't know if it's inside. But it's definitely somewhere close.
I do want to say that the last time we pulled Whisper, that's what caused the thing to come after us. So let's just be ready
Oh,
in case.
Okay.
Okay.
And since it was yours, do you want to open the box?
I would like to.
Okay, but what if I have Cricket open the box?
What
think you've made-
What purpose? What would any of that solve?
Well,
I feel like maybe the owner or who last had Whisper should be the one to grab him back. Or
I'm
it,
not saying grab it, but open the chest. I don't know.
I'll open the chest. No one else is going to do it for me.
Siegfried's gonna walk closer to the door we came in.
Okay.
Maybe before we do that, a suggestion. Can we figure out how to open the door that closed?
when you tried to pull the second rock.
No, I know why it closed.
No, I'm asking, is that the door that you're referring to and not...
Yes. Sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I'm sorry.
You're all Ren, it's okay.
Oh,
Dana
God.
needs verification on what we're talking about.
I'm
no,
getting
but
so anxious in this room.
I know, but the thing is if we don't have a way out when this thing, whatever happens.
When we left that room, Brian, did the door open back up?
It did not.
All right.
Trust. Just trust.
Maybe if I return the stone, I threw the stone.
Well, don't get separated now. Let's just one thing at a time.
Will if
I feel like maybe we actually should
Anything else
fix
out?
it now before we do this.
Yeah, but we don't know if that fixes it. We don't want to be touching stones. We don't need to be
but
touched.
what we can assume is when dagger is drawn, temple falls to shit.
Yeah.
Or something comes after us and tries to eat us.
So
We don't want to get stuck here 4 doors down with
If we can figure out an escape route before we start pulling shit or whatever.
Because if I remember correctly, we had no problems going back and forth between rooms until we pulled Whisper, and that's when we just had to book it once we got out.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go and see if we can fix this door situation first before we run face first into it trying to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, put the pebble back.
Yeah, so I guess
Go
we
find the
start walking all the way back to the room where Garin tried to draw twice.
I'm following.
It was what,
Which
the second,
would be the third room that we didn't talk about.
third room.
So, as you enter this room, whereas the second room had the two moons and the sun, this room, those seem to be backwards. There's or rather, the first room was the sun and two moons. This one is the two moons and the sun. They seem to have like swap positions. Garen, go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you can find the stone that you chucked.
Can I help him?
Yeah, go
If we
ahead.
came back for it.
Yeah.
You want to roll 2? I'll roll 1. You roll 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I have a terrible perception. Yep. 11.
19.
19. It takes you guys a good 15 minutes of scouring the ground, but eventually you do manage to find the stone.
I don't touch it. I let him touch it, just in case.
I'll,
He who threw the stone should be the one to put it back.
I'll pick up the stone.
Okay. You pick it up and it feels warm in your hand.
Great. I'll put it back on the pedestal.
Okay, and as you do, the stone lights up brightly.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, you're basically
Oh.
undoing what you did.
Bamboozled.
But the door does open. You start to hear the door slide open with a rumbling.
Oh, well, that's a relief. So it did work.
Um,
I say before a magical effect happens. Oh, frick or frack.
Oh, I'm way off. Where is it?
Do you feel any different, Governor?
Ren doesn't feel anything.
Like I'm blind or something. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay, so you feel something. You feel a power grow within you. Go ahead and you get to increase one of your ability scores by 2.
Oh,
Can he supersede the 20 maximum on intelligence?
He can. The score can exceed 20, but cannot exceed 24.
Fuck all you guys.
Okay.
Excuse?
Even you. You've only drawn once.
Yeah, and it was a bad one.
Wow, that's. Oh yeah.
are you having a beautiful mind moment?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is that what you're bumping? Is your intelligence?
yeah, because you
I
never
only asked for
get that No, but you never get that opportunity though. You know. So.
Okay, so like things begin to click in your brain and slide into place, and you feel just enlightened. You feel smarter somehow. You feel like you understand the world just a little bit better. You understand your surroundings. You understand your friends. You understand everything just a little bit better than you did just a moment ago.
Sylvia leans forward. So, how do you feel?
Okay, I got to figure out how to do this in D&D Beyond. Oh, wow, my brain is just. That was weird.
Oh no. Did your brain turn too much too?
No, it got
That-
sharper.
Got more wrinkles.
That happened to me last time. That's how I got all these wrinkles.
My brain feel like mush.
Oh, I must have gotten your brain.
Please take care of it.
I'll do my best.
I thought we were talking about wrinkles. Why are we talking about brains?
I don't
It's
know
okay,
what we're
Lily,
talking
don't
about.
worry about it.
Wrinkles.
Anyway, now that that's open, can we go back to the thing that we're here for and then leave?
Yeah.
Let's try.
Do this.
Whew.
Okay. So, you guys re-enter the final chamber, and the chest stands before you.
I'm gonna stay at the door.
Okay.
Because Siegfried has a feeling something might happen again. And he's not exactly the fastest. Oh, wait, yeah, he is. Behind Mitz because of this fucking mace.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Still
go for the
heavy.
chest.
Okay. As you open the chest, you all see Kalashov vanish from view. I need everybody to take their earphones off except for Kalashov.
Oh.
Gillishaw!
Kalashov, as you open the chest, everything just blinks for a brief instant. As you turn and look, all your friends are gone. As you turn and look ahead of you, the chest is gone, the podium is gone, and before you is an ever-gray expanse, whereas the room you were in was like a black stone. This is a gray landscape. There don't seem to be any shapes or anything like that. Only like a foggy visage in front of you.
So this is it. I'm going to start to walk forward slowly.
Oh, word.
Okay. So, as you move forward through the fog, you can make out the silhouette, a shape in the distance.
Hello?
The shape doesn't seem to move.
I'll keep moving forward.
Okay. As you move forward, the shape is still muddy and difficult to see through the fog, but it appears to be the shape of a man. And a physique that's familiar?
Hello.
And as you get closer and you say hello, the shape turns, and you can hardly believe your eyes. It's difficult to make out through the fog, but it's unmistakable. It's Alexio. Kalisha.
I'm going to drop to my knees as tears start rolling down my cheeks.
And he strides towards you. And he has a satchel on his hip. And otherwise, he's not in his armor. He's in very, very nice clothing. He looks completely unscathed, unscarred. He looks perfect. And he kneels to you and raises your chin with a hand and says, "What are you doing down here?"
Momentarily taken aback by your beauty.
I told you we'd see each other again.
At the time, I did not believe you. But here we are. Where exactly, I have no idea, but...
That is a good question. I've been, schmoozing it up in the heavens. Met this great god of mead. He's a really, really good guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, makes really, really good mead.
Taking care of you?
Well enough. Well enough. Better than you, I'd suspect. Things aren't so good down there.
I'd say it's hell, but it's probably worse.
Well, as much as I would love to get a recap on everything that's been going on with you, I am here for a purpose.
I'm almost afraid to ask what that purpose is.
Well, something brought me to you. Something very important to you. Something very important to both of us. You know, this temple It's the first place I died.
Yeah. You died to get Whisper.
Well, I died to save Sylvia, but splitting hairs, right?
Always modest.
I believe this belongs to you. And he reaches into the satchel and he pulls Whisper out. And Hilt first hands you the dagger.
Thank you, friend.
You've been keeping them safe, yeah?
Yeah.
That's all I can ask.
Thanks. Things are different without you.
Things are different without you all. I mean, don't get me wrong, heaven is... well, it's a heck of a place, but... without you guys, it seems empty. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to join me anytime soon, but it's empty.
There's something you should know before we leave.
Oh?
When I die, I won't be joining you.
What do you mean? What did you do?
We lost a fight bad. And in order to make sure that we could continue the fight, I pledged my soul to the Raven Queen so they could return.
Well, guess we have something in common, don't we? I mean, not the whole Raven Queen thing, obviously. But I always knew there was something I saw in you that always just made you that much more special than everybody else. We are the kind of people who give our lives for our friends. Hell, I did it twice.
I'll keep doing it. It's the only way I know.
And he places his hand gently upon your shoulder. And that is why I cared for you as much as I did. And while I'll always carry you in my heart. No matter where you end up, no matter where I end up, you'll always be a part of me.
And you a part of me. I hope we meet again.
I do too. Tell the matron of ravens not to keep you from me, not for too long at least. I mean, eternity is a long, long time.
Eventually, people try and get rid of me after enough time. So hopefully she won't be any different.
Well, I guess I'll carry that in my heart too. And with that, he kind of gently just taps his forehead to your forehead. And as your eyes close and open again, as you guys are looking at the chest, you see Kalasha on his knees, holding Whisper in his hands, his head bowed forward.
Are we good?
The temple does not seem to be falling apart.
Are we good? Kasha?
Galisha?
Conrad, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
That's from
Just,
at the door.
it's nice
Yes.
seeing an old friend.
I'm going to step up towards him.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'll stand up on my feet and put Whisper in its holster that has remained empty since I lost it. We have a fight to finish.
Yeah.
But before we do that, Alexio wanted me to tell you that he misses you all. And that I'm paraphrasing here, but he's glad that we're still fighting.
That's really sad. You know, I'm only alive because Alexio gave his life for mine last time we were in this temple. Sylvia tears up.
Yeah, that's something he and I have in common, I guess. Anyway.
Okay.
Let's go back.
As you say that, time around you seems to begin to slow, and 3 creatures begin to flicker into existence around you. I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Hell yeah. You hear my dog breathing? Okay, never mind, he stopped.
Okay.
That's funny. Hey, since I have advantage on initiative, can I choose to take the lower one?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Because I rolled a dirty 20, and my other one was a nat 1. I'm the cleric. I can't go first.
I don't know. In this party, you're probably still like 5th.
You're not going first.
Okay,
You know
I
what?
need
Fair
20 and up.
point. I'll go with my other one.
What was-
Dirty 20.
What'd you earn?
22.
22?
25.
20, not natural.
All right.
You don't like
So
to
then
see 20?
you and
Yeah.
me around.
Roll off.
Well, Sylvia and Siegfried, go ahead and roll off.
Just the die.
Mm-hmm.
12.
19.
There you go. Dirty 20. I'm still gonna go last.
What did Mitz get?
11.
Ooh.
No
Wow.
way.
Oof.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Okay, almost last.
Fiddle's nice.
Okay.
It's
So,
comfortable.
some of you guys recognize this thing. It almost looks like an elemental of sorts. Although there appear to be, like, in its interior, almost like the threads of time itself all the way around it and inside of it. Garen, you are up first, sir. They seem to be kind of like... So, the majority of you guys were by the chest. These 3 appeared behind you, and Siegfried is by the door behind them.
Okay.
We just want to leave. And yeah, why not? Can I see out through the door at all?
You can see a part of the ways, but it's pretty dark.
Okay. How far is 60 feet from me?
Well, you'll have to move through the chronomentals, but 60 feet would get you about 10 feet into the other room.
Then I'm going to cast Far Step
Okay.
as a bonus action,
Okay.
and that will teleport me 60 feet
Okay.
to a space I can see.
All right.
So as far in as I can see out through the door.
Yeah, you can see 10 feet into the other room.
Okay,
with the
I'll
torchlight.
do that.
Okay.
And then from there, I will hold my action with a if they get aggressive, then I will fire off Scorching Ray 3rd level.
Okay. All right, so you're holding that spell?
Yes.
Okay. That will bring it to the chronomentals, because they rolled really, really good for initiative.
Damn.
Oh, that's what aged me last time, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so the first one is going to look at Reyna.
But
And go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
18.
18. Okay. You feel your body begin to shift and twist, but you manage to shake off the effect. Let's see. Kalashaw, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Okay. Same thing. You feel your body start to feel very weird, and you can feel time itself shifting around you, but you manage to stave off the effect. And let's see who else is in there. Sylvia,
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 22.
Okay. Same thing. You manage to withstand the effect. You feel your body, your bones and your muscles, everything tense up, but also relax at the same time. But you manage to stave off the effect. And that is the end of their turn for now. Bringing it to Reyna.
Vomit. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Then I'm going to
on which one? Number 1, 2, or 3?
Oh, and that's something that I do for myself.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something that is placed on one of them.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Just me. Okay, so that I currently now have 75 feet of movement.
Okay.
Just for this turn. Because of Dread Ambush, I get an extra 10, so I'm at 75.
Okay.
And then, I'm gonna shoot the one. How far away are they from me, personally?
They're within 10 feet of you currently.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot one.
Okay.
Whichever one's closest to me, I guess.
Alright, that will be number 2.
Okay, number 2. Gonna give myself advantage due to Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Fuck, damn it. 29 to hit.
29?
I really want to. I want to
Yeah.
crit, guys.
That'll hit.
All right. Let me just check something real quick. So, base damage is going to be 2d8, because I get an extra d8 from Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And then I never got to do this before. learning. Oh, where is it? Okay. And since I gave myself advantage, I get sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
So that's 2d8. What is did my sneak attack go up?
I don't know. Did it?
I'm checking.
I
Oh my
legitimately
gosh.
don't know.
Where did it go?
Is it going to be under features?
It's only odd
No,
level.
it's still 4d6. So. So it's 2d8 plus 4d6. Oop. What did I just lose? I just messed up all my dice. That's fine. Yeah, I lost a d8. Okay. And then just one more thing. Yeah, plus 8. Oh, roll 2 8s. 16 plus 8 is 24.
And this is with Fenthras, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
$39 total points.
All right.
Oh, fuck. I should have called sharpshooter. Fuck. Oh, well. Actually, I get to make another attack action since that one hit.
Yep.
Jeez.
25. I didn't call sharpshooter again, but it's fine.
Okay, 25 hits.
25, so that's just... Bloody hell.
Just regular damage.
Yes. So 1d8.
Yep. But don't forget that Fenthras is awakened now, so you should get the D4 lightning damage as well.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that on the thing.
Yeah, no, I told you last session, and that's why I put that one in your inventory.
Yeah, it doesn't say it on the item.
Oh, that thing's freaking broke. I'll have to fix it.
But so let me roll a d4 real quick for the first one. Boop. 1. So that was 40 total.
Mhm.
So so 14 base damage, 14 piercing, and 2 lightning.
So 30 total? Was that
No,
30 total?
No, 14 base.
Oh, okay.
And then 2. So
Okay, so 16.
total. The
Okay.
first one was 40. The second attack is 16.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I'm just going to book it as far as I can. And with Zephyr Strike, my movement doesn't cause opportunity attacks.
Okay, so you blast right through the chronomentals, and you make it right actually to where Garen is.
Nope.
Okay, that is going to bring it to Sylvia.
Okay. Are the chronomentals grouped up?
They are.
Okay.
They're in like almost like a triangle kind of shape.
Okay, I'm gonna cast bonus action Hex on. I'm assuming number 2 is in the middle.
Yeah, number 2 would be the one that was closest.
Okay, so I'm gonna Hex number 2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static. And
Okay.
it's a 20-foot radius, but obviously I want to try to avoid hitting anybody who's not a chronomental.
Yeah, that'll be easy enough.
Okay, so hopefully hit all 3. Cast that. So they have to make an intelligence saving throw of 17.
Okay. Fail.
Okay.
Fail. Wow. 3 fails.
Okay, hold on. I need a lot of d6s.
A 4, a 2, and a 2.
I
Oof.
need 8 d6s.
If I had a dice jail, that dice would be in it.
4,
I have a dice jail. It's called my floor,
6.
or embedded in the drywall.
I guess. Hold on. I'm just gonna dump these out on my
Oh, that's way better. Okay, I found a good dice.
7, 8. Okay. So each creature in a 20-foot radius center of that point must make a saving throw. They all failed. So creature, blah blah blah. Target takes 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save.
Okay.
Also, there's something else, but let me get this out of the way. So that's.
Yeah.
25 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
I rolled really low. And every creature that failed has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. So during that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Okay, good to know.
So d6 subtracts from attack rolls and ability checks.
All right, I will put a d6 to the side to remind myself to do that.
Okay. So
If it
Hypnotic
makes
stack,
an attack.
and then my maddening hex, they're within 30 feet of me, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to use my maddening hex to. Oh, that's under feet, not the spell. So are they all within 5 feet of each other?
They are, yeah. They're grouped up in a triangle.
Perfect. So where it is, maddening hex. So I'm going to deal an extra 5 psychic damage to the target that is cursed by my hex spell, and creatures of my choice within 5 feet of the cursed target. So they all take an additional 5 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Good to know. So yeah, you see this static kind of fill the air around these chronomentals, and you see their bodies jitter and jolt for just a moment as one of their heads begin to spin in place from the maddening hex. That definitely hurt them. Is there anything else you could do?
Movement, they're only like 10 feet in front of me, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to back up my full movement, which is 30.
Okay, so you'll be able to get to about 20 before you hit a wall.
Okay, I'll back up to the wall, but then move my leftover movement to the right
Okay.
corner.
Good to know. Siegfried.
Okay. Thank you, Sylvia. So now I will get directly in between it's Kalashon, Reyna, and then Mitten, or not, Garin and Reyna, then Kalashon, Mitz. I'm going to get directly in between them, which I assume 30 feet on each side.
Yeah, it'd be about 30 feet on each side.
Cool. So everyone except Sylvia, since she wanted to fucking go the wrong way,
I get scared.
will now add a D4 to all their saving throws and attack rolls. Cause bless.
All right.
That's it.
Wow.
Okay, so that's Siegfried.
That's that was at a 3rd level to get everyone, including myself, because it's 3 plus 2.
All right,
Use
so
my black
you see Siegfried raise his hands in the air, and as he does, you see a divine energy float almost like a ribbon, and tether itself to each of you except for Sylvia. Bringing it to Kalashaw's turn.
Okay. First question that I have is, am I attuned to whisper?
No, you are not.
Okay.
Womp, womp.
Awesome. Then in that case, that's gonna change what I do just a wee bit. I am going to pull Arena, and I'm going to start moving away from the fight.
Okay, so are you gonna like kind of work your way around them to not invoke an attack of opportunity, or
I will use the disengage action,
okay?
Or as a bonus action.
and then I'll dash as a bonus action to get away.
Okay. So you managed to make it to about the door.
Okay.
All right. Was there anything else you could do?
I will pass a bardic inspiration to Reyna.
Okay. Good to know. Bringing it to Mitz.
Okay.
Scratch that. I can't do that. That's a bonus action. I already used it.
Ah, okay.
That's what I thought. I was like,
Might be.
that's okay.
Okay.
Well, unless you use your if you use your action to oh no, because disengage dash. Never mind.
Yeah. Yep.
How far are they away from Mitz?
About 10 feet.
Okay. All right. Let's kick some ass. I'm gonna go up to the closest one. Make 2 attacks. You know, the 2 attacks with the sword,
Okay.
and then as a bonus action, where is it? As a bonus action, spend key on a searing strike that will envelop all of them, because it's a 15-foot cone, right?
Stunning strike? No, it just affects the creature that
No, searing.
Oh,
Burning
searing
hands.
strike. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
burning hands.
yeah.
It's burning hands. So
Yeah. Sorry, I
as
thought
a
you said
bonus
stunning.
action, burning hands, and yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Okay.
So,
Add a D4 to all attack rolls.
oh yeah. Oh.
Bless.
Hashtag bless.
Oh, what's
I forgot to do the disability thing for my hex for number 2. Let's just say
Okay.
wisdom.
Okay.
All right. That is 23
Yeah, 23 hits.
and a what? No, that's not right. Oh yeah, it's just different dice. Another 23.
Yeah. So are you attacking one in a way that afterwards you'll be able to use the burning hands and hit all 3, or are you attacking the one that was closest to him, because it's going to be different?
Oh no, I would attack the one that would allow me to burn them all.
So that'll be number 3.
Okay. So hit twice, so that's and then plus 2d6 for each hit, extra psychic damage for the sword. Yeah. What?
no. Are you getting drop frames?
Yeah, it's all of a sudden
Okay.
starting.
Yeah, I was like,
It'll fix itself in just a hot minute.
okay. Didn't want to call attention to it, but I was like, we might
Yeah.
have to.
I'm watching
okay,
it.
so that's-
It's struggling for a minute.
10.
It's all good.
It really
so
irritates
that's-
me that it does this.
Oh shit! I should probably.
9 p.m. That's about on time.
Okay, so that's 21 regular damage and 10 psychic damage.
Okay, so 31 total.
Yes.
Yeah, Mitz was just doing basically burning hands on on the 3 chronomentals. So I got the initial damage, the 30 some odd damage,
Yeah.
and then we were doing some dex saving throws
Yes. Dexterity 17.
with the minus
they have-
negative 6
Yeah.
or d6.
Because they have muddled thoughts.
Yep. Okay, so first one is a 21 minus 4, which brings it to 17.
Just saves.
Okay. Next one is a 22 minus 4, so that one's going to save.
Damn.
And third one, I do not think saves. 8 minus 2 is a 6. So
Okay.
Yeah, sure, you're right.
Alrighty. So 2 of them take half.
number 1 is a failure.
Oh, that's a lot of 6s. Nice. So the one guy takes 26, the other 2 take 13.
Okay. So that's that.
And yeah, that's kind of all I can really do. Still a lot.
Okay. So as Mitz strikes with the sword twice on the one of the chronomentals, he then claps his hands together and a wave of fire washes over them. 2 of them manage to just barely dodge out of the way, but the third one takes the brunt of it, bringing it back to Garen, unless Mitz wants to move.
No, because that would provoke opportunity attacks. And they didn't do anything aggressive to cause my scorching ray.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay. Then all right. So that's a lost spell. We will. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So I'll maintain concentration on my first step and I will go I don't know if I'll go a whole 60 feet, but probably about 40 feet.
Okay, so that'll bring you to the doorway to the next room.
Okay. Can I still see them?
The chronomentals, no, not from this distance.
Okay. Then who can I see?
You can see Reyna.
Damn it.
You can see Siegfried barely. And that's about it. Oh, and Kalashah barely.
Oh fuck, damn. It's too far. Fuck. Like
Anything else you can do?
yes. I think. No.
No?
No, because I got too far away.
Okay.
Fuck.
That will bring it to the chronomental's turn.
Bow, bow, bow.
So, one of them is going to move closer to Sylvia. And
Oh,
Sylvia,
I
go
don't-
ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Add a
Ah.
D4. Oh, no, not you. Haha.
Oh.
You went the wrong way. I'm sorry. I couldn't reach you with it.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. You succeed.
See, you didn't need me.
Suck it, chronometer. I'm tired.
One of them is going to look at Mitz, and I need Mitz to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Mitz can definitely add a D4 to that.
Oh, fuck. That's right. I'm nuts.
If
Awesome.
Sylvia ages anymore, she will actually die.
Okay.
I'm
he's making a
55.
saving throw?
What's that?
What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Mitz might get out of puberty.
Yeah.
Shit. That's an 11.
An 11. So, with that, he's basically under the effect of a slow spell.
Reaction. Fuck. Nothing. Damn it. Okay.
Can I counterspell that as my reaction?
It is not really a spell effect. No, it's not a spell effect. It's a natural effect.
Damn it. Okay.
So the effect is like the slow spell, and then
Right,
you see
but-
the chronomental speeds up and is able to catch up to Kalashaw. The other one is going to turn to Sylvia because she's closest to it, and Sylvia
Rip.
make another wisdom saving throw.
14.
With a 14, you feel your body begin to lock up and twist as it got its displacement back, and you are shunted out of space and time for 1 minute. At the end of each of your turns, you get to re-roll the saving throw, but for now, you are shunted out of space and time. And then it is going to maneuver back closer to where Siegfried is with the rest of its movement.
I still have my hex, so I can still bonus action damage him for D6.
Well, you could, but
Or
you're not on the
happening
same
hex.
plane of existence anymore.
I'm going to read that while it's not my turn.
I don't think it's going to tell you that, but if you're not on the same plane of existence, I would
Tells
imagine
no
it.
But I can maintain it, the concentration for up to 24 hours. It doesn't matter where they are. I'll look. I'll read. It's not my
Yeah.
turn. I'll read it.
Bring it to Reyna.
Well, okay. Which ones are on? Because there was one on Sylvia. There's one on Mitz, right?
There's
Or did that one move?
the one on Mitz moved, and it has additional movement now. So it moved a full 60 feet to where Kalashaw is. Siegfried, actually, I would say you get an attack of opportunity because it'll move right by you.
Sure.
Doesn't have to, but it will, because that's the shortest distance to Kalashaw.
Oh, 24.
24? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so it will take a whopping 8 points of bludgeoning plus. Wait, what's the extra damage? Is it? It says special. Now I gotta read it, don't I?
Yeah, I think it's only on undead that's extra damage. I could read it.
Let me.
New weapons, y'all.
Yeah,
New weapon. Who dis?
it's a +1. A fiend or undead. Yeah. Okay. Which
and
I
it is
assume-
neither.
Okay, well then there is no extra 2d6. It just takes 8 bludgeoning, which I
Alright.
assume probably didn't do dick.
It slams into it as it kind of breezes by you. And so yeah, Reyna, it is your turn.
Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna drop Zephyr Strike
Okay.
because I was still concentrating on it, and I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the one on Kalashaw.
Okay.
Is it within 90 feet? Just to make sure.
Yeah, well within 90
Okay.
feet.
And then I'm just gonna shoot it.
All right.
I'm going to call Sharpshooter.
Okay.
27 minus 5
22.
is 22.
Yep, that hits.
And I get sneak attack because it's on Kalashaw.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay. So 1d8, 46 for sneak attack, 1d6 for hunter's mark, and a d4 for the lightning damage. And I'm gonna call a bramble shot because why not? So it
Okay.
has to make a strength saving throw.
All
I think a
right.
15.
Yeah, it's a 15. And it fails.
Oh shit! I think I have to roll even more d8s. Oh shit! 48. Okay. Oh. Fuck. Gotta roll that after initial damage. Oh my god. 25, 29, 32, 35. That's 35 points of piercing damage without the bramble shot. 2 points of lightning is 37. And then let me roll a 48. So 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus 5 is 18. Plus 4 is 22. And a 1 is 23 from the bramble. And it is restrained.
Okay. So how much total damage was that?
Forget what the first one was. Shit. Is anybody listening to me when I talk?
You just keep adding numbers up. And
So, no, the first one was 37 because it was 35 plus 2. And the other one was 23. So 23.
That's what,
So 60 total.
yeah. That math jobs.
Okay.
37, 23.
So
Yes.
as the arrow sinks itself into it, and it is restrained, that hurt it a lot. You see it almost like expand and then retract and then expand again.
And then I'm going to use my movement of 35 feet to run away.
Okay.
Further to where Garen is, to be
Okay.
specific.
So yeah, you make it to within about 20 feet of Garen. From there.
I just realized I didn't even roll the blessed. It's fine. I made it.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, add 10 to that for sharpshooter. I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
Okay.
70.
Sorry.
Fucking rogues, man. Bringing it to Sylvia, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Bum, ba-da-bum. 8.
8. You remain outside of time and space. So yeah, you're not even really out in a different plane of existence. You just like kind of cease to exist.
Wow.
You just find yourself kind of floating in a vacuum, zero gravity, just kind of tumbling end over end incredibly slowly, just alone with your thoughts.
Okay.
Bring
I
it
don't
to
have
Siegfried.
anything. Yep. And I can't counterspell this?
It's not a spell.
Okay, well, I'm floating in space. Oh, man. Okay. I use my movement to twirl in zero gravity.
Siegfried.
I guess I will get into. I'll use my movement to get into the room with Kalasha, but I would just want to be like just inside the room so I can still see Mitz. And I'm actually gonna blast the one on Mitz with a guiding
There's
bolt.
not one on Mitz anymore. There's one on
there
Kalasha.
isn't. Oh.
Kalasha.
And there's one that's coming close to you. It's not quite on you. And then there's one where Sylvia just was.
Okay, I'll hit the one that's moving towards me with a guiding bolts. So, Kia, I'm gonna guess that hits with a oh my god, 25.
Yeah. Yep, that hits.
I rolled a 16 and hits a +9.
So proud of you.
Yay! So let's see.
54?
Yeah, 46. So
And the next attack gets advantage on it.
4, 6, 9 points of radiant.
All right.
Oh.
Yay!
Hey, really, the best part of that is the advantage.
It's a nice
Yeah.
spell. It's my
Where's that?
favorite.
All right, so you blast it, and you see the chronomental starting to glow with a radiant energy. Were you gonna move or anything else?
That I did move.
Okay,
I
so you
moved
did move
into the next
before.
room.
Okay, so you would move past the chronomental that was on Kalasha. Even though it's restrained, it can still attack. It just does it at disadvantage, basically.
Okay, so it was restrained like pretty much in the doorway.
Yeah, because it was like right coming up on Kalasha.
Sure. Because
Well,
yeah.
it'll take the disadvantage plus a d6, minus.
Sure.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That's that's a 10.
Yeah,
So,
that doesn't hit.
yeah.
Did you
Okay.
minus the d6?
Yeah, that was minus. It was a 14 minus 4.
I'm still doing things in Void.
So he's just wondering. I wonder if they're still taking that penalty to hit.
I wonder
Okay,
if their thoughts are as muddled as mine right now.
bringing it to Kalisha.
All right, so there's a doodad right next to me.
Yeah,
Weird.
and it's restrained, so
So I have advantage on it.
you do for melee attacks. Yes.
So I'm gonna,
And a D4.
so I'm gonna pull out my rapier,
Okay.
Cause bless.
and I'm going
Whip it out.
to attack.
How long does this is only a minute, right? Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
It does. And this is just a regular rapier, correct?
Correct. I have no other magic items besides Whisper.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh, crap.
remember you took them from me?
I'm just making sure I'm clear.
You took them from you.
No, Brian did.
I did no such thing.
Put the deck in the game.
I mean,
Robert drew multiple times.
Shut up.
4, if I recall.
Hey, I'm just trying to get the
Good.
brownie points here.
Oh, it's just the first time.
23.
I will defend
points,
God.
23 points of damages.
So as you stab it with the rapier doesn't seem to have any effect on it.
Big yikes.
Well, just eat my ass.
And your other
I mean, I'm
magic
going to
users
Seattle.
in space.
And with my bonus action, I guess I'm going to use bardic inspiration and say, Reyna, please kill it. I can't.
Hearing Kalisha plead for your assistance gives you this strange sense of empowerment, Reyna. You feel very inspired.
But isn't Whisper still a magical weapon, even if you're not attuned to it? Like, can't
It's
you still fight with it, though? And
It is still a magic weapon, yes.
okay.
But
Oh.
he specifically said rapier, so.
No, I
Yeah.
know. I'm just.
Anyway. Bringing it to Mitz, unless you're going to move, Kalisha.
No, I'm going to stand here.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Oh.
get to play the fast little monk, and he's got a slow spell on him. That's great.
Yep, so he
Yeah,
can
I've got
either
all-
do an
I wrote it all
action or a
down.
bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, I wrote it all down. Yeah, it's exciting shit. Um.
The only thing that
That's
from the
awesome
slow
stuff.
spell that doesn't pertain is his AC did not drop by 2.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the landscape look like where Mitz is at?
So Mitz is still by the chest.
Yeah.
And the chronomental's on him. There's another chronomental about 20 feet away in the corner where Sylvia was.
Okay.
And everyone else is kind of moved towards the door at this point, with the exception of Reyna, who's gaining on you, or coming up on you.
Okay, so there's one still in the room over by where Sylvia was.
Yes, and the other one is in the room by Mitz, and then the other one is by the
Oh.
door to the room with Kalisha. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I confused myself. The one that was by Mitz moved up to Kalisha. One of them is up on Siegfried.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
moving
That's what I
towards.
thought, because I was like, you said there was nothing on Mitz.
No,
so.
you're right.
Okay, then. And how far was away that one where Sylvia was?
The one where Sylvia was is all the way to like the back wall in the other chamber. You can't see any of them except for the one that is on Kalisha currently.
Oh, okay.
Because you moved to the door leading out, correct? Or were you moving to the door going back in? Did I misunderstand?
Mitz
Well,
did-
Sylvia was still in the original
Oh.
room. He was talking about
Yeah,
that.
Sylvia
I'm
was
thinking
still
of Garen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Because
Yeah.
you're talking, I'm thinking where
Mitz.
Garen is. Yeah, so Mitz could see everything.
Yeah, Mitz. Okay, so the one Mitz, the one where Sylvia was,
Uh-huh.
is it within 20 feet?
Of Mitz, not unless he moves.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if he moves, he can get within 20 feet easy.
Oh no, he can get within 20 feet, so he's more than 20 feet away.
Is
what I'm, okay.
Yes.
So that's basically all he can really move right now. So, I guess he'll move the 20 feet towards and then he'll use his action to um do radiant sunbolts to attacks.
Okay.
So
D4s.
got him, buddy. Thank you.
Bless.
Okay, so one of them really hit. It's like a 28, and then one of them really missed. Is a 14? No,
Is that with the D4?
15.
Is that with
Yeah.
the D4?
It is with the D4.
Okay, then yeah, that one misses.
Okay. All right, so he hits once for 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay. One of the radiant sunbolts blasts into its side. It doesn't seem to notice as the other one careens into the wall next to him.
Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay. That actually brings it to one of the Chronomental's turns, because as a feature of stealing time,
Of
it
course
gets a
does.
plus 10 to its initiative.
Oh,
All right.
So that is the one that is on... That was the one on Siegfried.
The one moving towards me.
Right, the one that was on you. So that one is going to keep moving with its full movement and easily make it to Siegfried.
Cool.
And this one, oh, gotta see if it's... Nope. So now it is going to make some slam attacks.
Oh.
So it gets 5 total.
Oh. Come again?
You
What?
roll a d4, add 1, and then it gets an additional 1 because of the steal time feature. So first attack
That book is evil.
is a dirty 20 minus 5, so that's a 15.
Miss.
Thank
Second
God for that.
attack
Jeez.
Ooh. Thank you, Sylvia.
is a 23 minus 3 for a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. So that's...
I'm doing things in the void. Not really. I just had one good attack round.
There you go.
Rip.
11 plus 5. So 16 points of bludgeoning damage. As the first one misses you, you sidestep it. The second one catches you right in the stomach and knocks the wind out of you. Third attack is a dirty 20 minus 1, so 19.
Hits.
Fuck.
It's okay.
Muddle up the thoughts. Muddle the thoughts.
16 more points of bludgeoning damage as it just clocks you across the head. Fourth attack.
Alright.
Oh, that's really good. 25 minus
There's nothing
1.
you can roll that would.
24.
Yeah, it hits.
That is going to be another 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
And final attack.
Wow. Okay.
That's going to miss. Yeah, that's like an 8.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, so it just slam, slam, slam. As it just beats you about. You can feel your armor denting a little bit as you're taking the brunt of the blows. And that is all that one can do, bringing it to Garen.
Okay. How far away is all this happening?
This is
from
happening
Garen?
in kind of like in the doorway area
Of the
other room. It's kind of like in between the two rooms, kind of going on.
Okay. And the room is about how far across?
About 60 feet.
Okay. And where is Kalashaw?
Kalashaw did not move, so he is still in the doorway on the other side in the main chamber.
Okay. But there's a thing attacking him, right?
No, there's a thing attacking Siegfried.
And him.
Well, it's not
'Cause-
really attacking, it's restrained. It's kind of just there.
Oh, the one that's restrained. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it's like me and Kalashaw, and then two of them.
Yeah.
Are all right
Okay.
next to each other.
Awesome. But that's like 60 feet away, right?
Mhm.
Awesome. Okay. I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much. I'm going to Scorching Ray. 4th level.
Okay.
So that's 5 rays.
All right. And how are you splitting them up if you are at all?
5 rays at the one that's not restrained.
Okay.
And
Are they attack rolls?
They are.
They are attack rolls. So
Add D4.
Less.
so blessed. Like quintuply blessed. Okay. 1, 2.
It's going to be a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice, yo. I need a bigger magic box.
And I know a guy who makes these boxes.
Oh. Hang on.
Shit. What?
Not to backtrack, Brian.
Yes.
You want me to make my con save to maintain concentration?
Oh,
for bless?
yes. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that was concentration.
Just once, or?
It's 3.
It's 3 separate times. You gotta do 10 or better.
Well,
Yep.
I've got advantage, so because of this armor. All right?
10 each time.
No, because of Warcaster.
You're a Warcaster.
Yep. So it's a con. Yep. That's a dirty 20 save, nat 20 save, and 16 save.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so shit balls. Okay. The lowest thing I rolled was a dirty 20.
They all hit.
Yay.
That's disgustingly beautiful.
I don't know if I have 10d6 out. Shit. Okay.
I'm just going to imagine that one of them would have missed, but then you added a d4 and then it totally hit.
Oh, like totally.
Trying
Because
to
I
make myself
rolled
feel better.
I rolled a bunch of 4s on those 4s. Is what
Hell yeah.
like I think 4 out of 5 were 4s. Okay.
20.
Okay. Fuck me. That's 40 points of fire damage.
Holy shit.
So, where normally you would see, like, individual rays, Garen focuses, and you see the rays become a swirling column of fire that blasts this chronomental right in the chest. And it did some damage. Was there anything else you could do?
No. I'll concentrate on my spell though.
Okay. That is going to bring it to the other 2 chronomentals' turn.
Yay.
Oh.
The one that is near the wall is going to dash to get its way closer to the doorway into the melee. It's about 15 feet away from Kalashaw. The one that's on Kalashaw... Oh, wait, it needs to... Okay, nope. This one... Yes. Okay. So, Kalashaw, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Add a d4.
$24.
24. That's a save. Go ahead and roll one more wisdom save for me. The other one's going to activate its other ability.
Roll a d4.
Nat 20.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you feel all these odd sensations, but you manage to shake off all the effects, bringing it back to Reyna.
I'm still concentrating on Hunter's Mark, so I'm just going to shoot the one on Kalashaw. That's
Okay.
all. And I don't remember if it's restrained. Do I get advantage if it's ranged attack or no?
No, you do not.
Okay.
It's only for melee.
But it's engaged with Kalashaw, so she gets advantage?
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, it's not really engaged if it's restrained.
It gives me sneak attack because he's in melee with Kalashaw.
Yeah.
I was asking just for possible crit purposes.
Yeah.
And I get to add a d4 for bless. And I'm going to call sharpshooter.
Okay.
I remember now after fucking up the first two times. Oh, what? Can we say high math? Because that's an 18
Yeah.
on the d20.
A
Okay.
natural 18 hits.
All right. And then -5 it would still hit because I'm disgusting. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I rolled a 4 on the d4 too.
Yeah. You're good.
Thank you, Siegfried.
Yay.
I don't even need my inspiration for that, so I can save that for an inevitable saving throw. All right.
Yeah.
Sneak attack, so it's going to be 1d8, d4, 4d6 for sneak attack, and 1d6 for hunter's mark.
I do not see a world where this thing is going to survive this hit.
Give me that tree.
I can't see the future, but I can see that.
Okay. So...
This thing can probably see the future.
Oh, it can definitely see the future, and it doesn't look bright.
Fuck.
We're in your version of Tal'Dorei, Brian. There's nothing right about the future.
Oh, buddy.
30.
Yeah. Okay. So, as this arrow strikes, it strikes it right where a head approximation would be, and you see a burst as it explodes, and time for just a split second stops around it before it just like implodes in on itself and blinks out of existence, and that one is dead.
So what you're saying is I don't get my tree.
Not with these particular creatures.
No.
And that's probably a good thing because it would block the doorway. Which, as a DM, I would love because I think that'd be hilarious, but
Oh man.
no.
And then as a bonus action, I will move my hunter's mark to the next closest one.
All right.
Which is the one that was 15 feet from Kalashon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bringing it to Sylvia. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Okay. So, with a 19, Sylvia reappears at the back of the room. You see only 2 chronomentals left. You see Siegfried looking battered. You don't see Garen or Reyna at all.
Oh my god.
And you
I'm
see
thinking
Mitz.
the worst happened.
And you see Mitz just kind of in the center of the room.
Moving a little slower.
So that is your turn, or your action. Actually, you do get movement if you like.
Can I? Is number 2 still alive?
Number 2 is still alive.
Okay. Can I get within 30 feet of it?
From where you are, no, not unless you dash.
Is dash an action?
Yes, which you can't do because you already used your action.
Okay.
So really, all you have right now is movement and a bonus action.
Damn it. Okay, so I guess I will move forward. I'm just looking at bonus actions really quick. Actions. Bonus actions. I guess I'll just move my full movement because I can't do my maddening hex unless I'm within 30 feet.
Okay. So you move forward, and you're about 45 feet away from the closest one.
Okay. And I guess Sylvia's going to be like, what the heck is going on? Where did everybody go?
Okay. Bringing it to Siegfried.
Because there's one that's on me, right?
Yeah, it was just beating the hell out of you.
Slam the shit out of me.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh shit, I forgot to add the sharpshooter damage.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know why I thought that was relevant, but I was like, no, I forgot.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break concentration because I'm mad at this thing.
Okay.
And I am going to Vampiric Touch.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Ooh. 13?
So as you reach out to swipe at this chronomental, you feel yourself slow down, or does it speed up as it easily maneuvers around your hand?
Okay. As a bonus action, because I did cast that as a 4th. So as a third, I'll go ahead and use healing word on myself.
It has to be a second or lower.
A second? Okay.
Yeah, second.
Second then.
Okay. And are you going to stay here or are you going to move?
Actually is... Yeah, that's an action. Yeah, I'll hang in there.
Okay.
Come on, me. 5 plus 5, so 10 healing. For me. Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'll hang in there.
Bringing it back to Kalishaw.
So there's still one restrained near me.
No, that one got toasted
Okay, that one got toasted. Where's the next closest one?
on Siegfried.
How far away is that?
Like 10 feet away from you. Well, it's 5 feet because Siegfried's 10 feet.
I will move to that one.
Okay.
And attack with Whisper. Do I have advantage for flanking?
I will say yes.
You do not add D4 because I broke Bless. Because I wanted to hit Vampiric Touch.
I do not blame you, my friend.
Because it hurt me, so I wanted to hurt it and heal myself at the same time. Poetic justice.
21.
That hits.
And just
It's regular dagger damage.
Yep. I have to remember these things. I do get sneak attack, which is nice.
Yes.
22 points of damage with Whisper.
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty rough as it takes the stab. This time, you feel the dagger make purchase.
And with my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Siegfried.
Yay.
Okay.
Nice.
So...
Is this what it's like?
I'm a real bard.
You get 8 hit points back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. That will bring it back to Mitz.
Okay, so there's still that one that was over near Sylvia, right? Or did that...
No, it was closer to where Siegfried was, so it's in between the chronomental that moves really fast and and Mitz. It's kind of like right, almost dead center between the two.
Oh, okay. And how far is it from me? From Mitz?
From Mitz, it is about 15 feet.
Okay, awesome. Then Mitz will go up to it.
Okay.
And attack with the sword.
Okay.
Twice.
Alrighty.
So, gotta get all these D6s out of the magic box. Hold on.
Charging it up, buddy. You got this.
Okay. Okay, so that's a dirty 20 and a 22.
Both hit.
So, okay. That's 28 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So yeah, as Mitz just swipes twice, he could feel himself just carving into time itself. It's starting to look a little bit rough. Was there anything else he could do?
No, he moved and had an action.
Okay. That brings it back to Chronomental 2, who is going to risk the attack of opportunity to move away from Siegfried.
Okay. So
it's a concentration, and because you have Warcaster, or whatever that's called.
I can use a spell.
Yes. So you can use your
spell.
Vampiric Touch if you hit.
I
Cast
would.
another spell that doesn't require concentration.
Yes, that too.
Yeah. Instead, I'm actually gonna use.
Like inflict wounds or something.
I'm looking because I'm trying to hit it with. Actually, how about just something that doesn't burn? a spell slot, like Word of Radiance. Can it make a con save, please?
I
Can I-
might be wrong, but I think it has to be a melee spell attack for that.
Oh, does it?
It has to be something with an attack roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. In that case, yeah, fuck it. This will.
Or an attack roll or something that targets one creature.
Yeah. That's fine. This will be at a 4th level though. I just don't have any 3rd level spells. That's all.
What are you casting?
Doesn't matter. It's nat 1.
Well, yeah, but what words it?
It was Vampiric Touch again.
You don't have
No,
to
you
cast it
don't.
again. It's
You don't have to
concentration.
cast it again.
It's concentration.
Yeah.
It's concentration.
Yeah, as long as you
so-
maintain concentration, it stays.
Yeah.
That's
then
why
you
I was
just keep
asking.
rolling to
So
hit.
you just have to
Oh.
attack.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
the attack was a nat 1, so.
Okay, so you reach out to touch it, but before you know it, it's already in front of Sylvia.
Yay!
And does it get its move back? Okay. Even though it gets its move back, it's mad that Sylvia's back. So it is
Suck it.
going to make slam attacks. So first
Fuck.
one.
Minus a d6.
Yep, I know. It's a dirty 20 minus 3, so 17 to hit.
Miss.
Ooh.
Next one. Oh, it was way better. That's a 23 minus 5, so 18.
My AC is 18.
That's
Okay.
a hit.
That's how it started last time.
That's not great. So 14 points of bludgeoning damage. As the
Okay.
first strike misses you, the second one catches you right in the shoulder.
Ah.
Second one is a 21 minus... Oh, 21 minus 6. That's a
Yes.
15. And that one's going to miss too. Not even close. However, the second one... Oh, it's not its turn yet. Duh. That brings it back to Galran.
Oh, okay.
So Galran,
So-
at this point, you don't see any of the chronomentals. They've moved too far into the other room. You just see Siegfried, Kalasha, and Reyna.
So they moved back into the room?
Well, one of them moved back into the room, the one that you could see because it was far enough in. That one moved back to go after Sylvia because she had bamped back out of the time and space.
Okay.
And the other one is still too far into the room to be able to see.
Okay. So I can go 60 feet towards where they are and
Absolutely.
then see them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'd like to go as far as that will maybe kind of give me just a little bit of a buffer, maybe a few feet away from everybody.
I'd say if you go 40 feet, you can see one of them. If you go the full 60 feet, you can see the one on Sylvia as well.
Okay, I'll go the 40 feet.
Okay, so you see the one that Mitz is engaged with.
My robe's gone. I have a shitty armor class. Okay, I gotta protect myself even more. Sorry. I'll do that, and then the one that I can see, I will. I'll do a 3rd level scorching ray.
Okay.
Do.
So that's 4 rays, correct?
4 rays,
All right,
yes.
go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. The lowest thing I rolled was a 19.
They all hit.
Damn. Yep, that's 30 points of fire damage.
Okay, it's looking rough. You see it starting to flicker in and out of existence. It's still there, but it's definitely not doing super well.
Oh no. Sorry. I got mixed up. I had Oh no, that was right. It's 34. I missed a die.
Okay,
Okay. That's it.
still standing, just barely,
Okay.
barely. Okay. This one getting soundly its ass kicked by Mitz is going to try to go away from Mitz, so Mitz will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Shit. That's a 24.
24 hits.
And 11, 13, 18 points of damage.
Okay, 18. As he strikes it, it and vanishes. So that's that one. Bringing it back to Reyna.
I had Hunter's Mark, the one that was 15 feet away from Calshot, but I don't remember which one that was.
That one.
Is that the one that went to?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one that went all the way into the room to Sylvia.
So it's still up?
Yeah, it's still up.
Can I see it from where I am?
No, you'd have to move to the doorway to be able to see it.
Okay. 35 feet of movement. I
Okay.
get closer. Can I see it now?
Yep.
Okay, I will. And it's still on her?
Yep.
Cool. Sharpshooter. 27 minus 5 is 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
How do you want to finish it?
Hey.
I'll let you do it because I don't actually like understand how they look, so I wouldn't know how to describe it. So I'll just let you do it.
No problem. So the arrow pierces it right in the center, and as it does, you see the arrow begin to spin around and almost bisect it as it begins to kind of twirl and twist and malform before eventually imploding in on itself. Breaking combat, however.
Ew. What is that?
However, as combat breaks, immediately the temple begins to shift, and it feels like a giant earthquake around you. As again, you getting its treasure and killing its guardians, the temple begins to crumble around you.
Time to run.
Time to go. I'm going to cast Far Step on me.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, I'm scared.
You're not doing shit yet.
I don't want to die.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh.
Okay, so this is going to go in order of initiative.
Oh no.
So we have Galren, and actually it's going to be in order of where you guys were in the room to make this easier on me. So
Okay.
Galren and Reyna, you guys were still in the second chamber along with Kalasha and Siegfried. So really the four of you, Sylvia and Mitz, are in the back room. So Galren, Reyna, Kalasha, and Siegfried, I need you all to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh, it's cocked. I can't see it.
Oh.
Nat 20!
All right.
9.
9. Oof.
25.
25. Kalasha?
16.
16. Okay. So, Reyna, Garen, Kalasha, you guys begin to book it and maneuver towards the door to the next chamber. However, Siegfried, you stumble a little bit, and a chunk of the building actually comes down and clocks you in the side of the head. And you will take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as it strikes you.
Okay. Can I fucking cast Bless on everyone?
Yeah, sure. I'll give that to you.
Everyone has to be within 30 feet.
So the only ones within 30 feet are going to be Reyna, Garen, and Kalasha, and you.
That's fine.
That would be a second level then for Bless. So the 4 of us.
Okay. So Sylvia, you're casting Far
Mitz
Step?
doesn't need it
No.
anyway.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you're
Does
not?
Mitz still have the slow on
No.
him?
So me and
No,
Mitz
the
are
slow
in the back
is
of the room,
off.
right?
Yeah, you guys are in the back room.
So how many rooms did we go through exactly?
This is the 7th room out of 7 total.
And each room is 60 feet?
Thereabouts, yes.
Okay, 60, 120.
If you dash per room, you can get through each room in one turn.
No, wait.
She's counting Dimension Door.
Oh.
60, 120,
It's
180.
within 500
Okay.
feet. It's 350.
I'm muting you guys for a second.
60, 180, 120,
60, 120,
180,
180,
240, 300,
30. I think
350.
300.
I can make it to the first room.
You can make it all the way out with Dimension Door.
Get out.
Okay, and Mitz is farthest back with me.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, hang on tight, Mitz, and I'm gonna visualize and state 500 feet forward, which is through the door, as I face the doorway, because it was a straight shot, right?
Yep.
And then visualize it and be like, be safe, guys, and through the door.
Okay.
Mitz.
So you guys still need to make one dex save because you're still in the room. So go ahead, Sylvia and Mitz.
Mit's got 26.
26? Yeah.
17.
Okay. So yeah, you manage, like, as some of the walls and pillars in the room start to crumble and come down, you manage to get the grab Mitz by the scruff of his neck and jump through a dimension door and outside. From the outside, you see this large temple. You see it starting to kind of waver back and forth, and yeah, it's starting to come down pretty bad.
Okay. I think that's all I can do other than like a bonus action.
I mean, you could bonus action from out there.
Yeah, I'm just checking what I'm out of packed slots. So, bonus action. Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna wait by the entrance to see if I can help somebody.
Reyna, Garen, Siegfried, and
5
Kasha.
rounds of combat.
What's that?
Did we have 4 or 5 rounds of combat?
4.
4.
Okay. I still have like 6 rounds of my far step, so
Actually, that last one would have been 5. Sorry, I killed it on 5.
okay. So I have 5 rounds of far step stuff. Yeah.
Which will give you, what, 60 feet movement?
Yeah, I can bamf 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus your action, plus movement. So
yeah. So I can
120.
actually go 120 feet.
Okay, so you can clear about
Oh no,
2
actually,
rooms around.
I can also I can use my action to dash. Yeah. So
120.
Yeah.
so yeah. Boom. Yeah.
Okay.
One-
So you have 6 rooms to clear, so that means you'll be in this temple for 3 rounds.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody else have any other things they can use to aid them to escape?
I can move 105 feet per round. Action, bonus action, and movement.
Okay, so you'll be
I
in there
have
for
35
about...
feet of movement. So.
Yeah, so you'll be in there for about 4 rounds.
And I can cast Zephyr Strike on myself to give myself an extra 30 feet once.
It still equates to about 4 out of
then I won't
6.
do that then.
Yeah.
The very first round, I will throw Whisper 60 feet, attempt to bamf to it. If I do, great, and I'll continue to try and move that method, where I'll throw Whisper and then I'll
Oh my God.
move and then dash after that. Raid! Failing that, I'll just move full speed and then dash for 60 feet of movement. So it's 120 or 60.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you, because you know that you're not attuned to Whisper, you know enough about Whisper to know that throwing it and bamfing is not going to work. So rather than let you throw it and make you chase it, which would slow you down, you know enough to know that that is not going to work.
Also, join me in the bonus action dashing, Kalasha.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So Kalasha will be about 4 rounds, Reyna about 4 rounds, Garen 3 rounds. Siegfried, do you have anything to aid you?
I've got dash and my mace, so my movement's 40, so dash is 80, so minimum 4.
Yeah.
Because it's only 5 rooms that we have to clear, right?
Correct, yeah, because you cleared through the 6, because you guys were not in the 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 300 feet, which means I can get 320 in 4.
Okay.
When they're within range of me, that first room, I would want to use my Eldritch Blast to try to like shoot rocks away, but that's just when they get to me. I know I'm way
You won't even
down,
be able
but
to see them because the door was only ajar enough to squeeze in. So unless you're
We're all
standing
gonna have
in
to go
there.
single file out the last door.
I guess I'll start using my Eldritch Blast to blast open the door because I'm not touching it.
Okay, you can certainly try.
Okay, that's in the background. I
yeah.
don't want to mess you up.
Okay, so Garen, Reyna, Siegfried, Kalasha, please give me dexterity saving throws.
Add a D4.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Bless.
Hell
And I
yeah.
still have inspiration from Kalashov from earlier. I never
do?
used it.
Sylvia's pacing out front and like Eldritch blasting the door, waiting anxiously for everybody to come out. Oh
She's
my
about
god.
she's about to
Sure.
get another Alexio.
Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20,
23.
23,
25.
25,
27.
27. Okay, so as everything's coming down, you see Garen pulling away from you guys as he bamps and appears, and then kind of bamps again before a giant rock lands where he just was. Reyna and Kalashah, you two are dashing as fast as you can, leaving Siegfried behind you guys as columns and pillars are coming down all around you. Siegfried, you see one of the pillars crash right in front of you, and you actually like leap right over it. It's actually pretty badass. Reyna, Garen, Siegfried, Kalashah, give me another dex check. Or saving throw, sorry.
Add a D4.
Okay. That's
16.
16,
a 21.
21.
Natural 1 for a 14.
I rolled a 24.
Okay, so again, Garen is still managing to just bamf out of the way of things as they're falling. Reyna, you're doing your best to keep up with Garen, but it's difficult because he's just so fucking fast. Siegfried, as you're running, one of the pillars comes down and kind of smacks you across the back. You are going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And as you're running, you see Kalashah as a pillar comes down on him. And that is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and he is pinned under the pillar.
I'm stopping then to help him.
Okay. So we'll start with Reyna and Garen. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh my god.
Because we're too far ahead to notice that, right?
Yeah.
That's 23.
Okay.
I'm using the inspiration.
Okay.
21. I rolled a 6 on it.
Okay. Garen, you bamf right to the doorway, and you manage to get through the door just as part of the walls are starting to crumble and cave. Reyna, you're right behind him. You could see the opening of the door. Okay, Siegfried. First, I need you to make a dex check, or dexterity saving throw for me.
Sylvia's counting the head.
17.
17. Okay, so with that, more stones are coming down on you as you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Kalashah, you have an auto-fail because you're pinned. For 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Siegfried, did you want to try to, I'm assuming, attempt to get the pillar off of him?
I sure did.
And Kalashah, I'm assuming you're trying to help?
Yeah.
Okay. So Siegfried, go ahead and roll with advantage as Kalashah's pushing on the pillar and you're doing your best to kind of pull and roll it off of him.
What am I rolling?
Athletics.
Okay, 16?
16. Okay, yeah, with a 16, you barely managed to roll the pillar just enough to squeeze Kalashah out. Reyna, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Wait, Garen made it through the door?
Garen made it through.
Are we still blessed? He took damage. Are we still
Yeah,
blessed?
make two con saving throws for me.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
I always
What is
forget
that
that it's
at
concentration.
I rolled 2 nat 1s.
So no, you are no longer blessed.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Straight D20 then. 19 plus 7, 26.
Okay,
Or, no, wow, that's 20. I don't know how to math. It's
doesn't matter. Reyna,
Sorry, I'm flustered.
it's okay. Reyna blasts through the door next. But you don't see Siegfried or Kalashah yet. Okay, Siegfried, Kalashah. As you pull Kalashah to his feet, go ahead and both of you make me dexterity saving throws as you make your way through the next room.
Before we roll, I'm
Yes.
going to look at Siegfried and say, the Raven Queen has our back, granting him Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so for Bardic, do I have to call it before I roll it, or?
You can call it after you roll it as well,
Okay.
before I say whether you succeed or fail.
Okay. So, dex save.
Yep.
Not going to use it.
Dirty 20.
18.
Okay. So, with an 18 and a dirty 20. So, Kalisha and Siegfried, you guys begin moving through the next room. And you guys are, 3 rounds behind now. Siegfried, you do take some damage as one of the walls itself collapses in and smashes you against one of the walls. You manage to squeeze through the opening still, but you are going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you do.
Oh, I keep pushing heal instead of damage. God damn it. Let me undo that. All right. I'm actually gonna let Kalisha get a little bit ahead of me because I'm gonna move my 40 feet, cast bless on both of us, and bonus action. Oh, I can't because I cast bless at a first level. So never mind. Haha.
Okay. Both of you give me dexterity saving throws as you move your way through the next room, and it's starting to get bad. Like the ground itself is starting to come up as well, and it's slowing you down a little bit, as it's almost like this is like a trash compactor just trying to smush you.
19.
19.
Don't forget the D4.
28.
Okay.
I don't think you forgot.
I did not.
Kalisha keeps moving through with no problem, but Siegfried, you're starting to wear down. You're starting to get tired and battered about the head and shoulders. That is 9. 15 more points of bludgeoning damage. As you feel your arm kind of start to snap a little bit, your shoulder is just getting just raw and tired. You're feeling just every ounce of strength that you have, but you start to see the doorway ahead of you guys. Kalisha and Siegfried, one more dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm going to slow my pace to aid Siegfried
Okay.
on his way out, seeing how badly hurt he is.
All right, so then Kalisha, you roll at disadvantage, but Siegfried, you roll at advantage.
Okay.
Oh, Sylvia's still pacing
still
at
get
the
a
front
D4
door.
Yeah, you guys, it's been a while. You guys still
Oh,
don't
yeah.
see Siegfried or Kalisha.
I don't have anything. I have nothing.
24.
24, buddy.
Yes!
That was the DC to escape.
No fucking way.
I shit you not. I've been increasing it by 2 every round.
Oh my god.
So, just as all hope seems to be lost, and you guys, from the outside, you see the temple starting to cave in on itself. You start to see the top of it, like all the debris starts to swirl in space, and kind of circle it and kind of go into orbit around it. And just as you see it about to implode upon itself, you see Kalisha and Siegfried burst from the open doorway just as the temple bamfs out of existence.
Holy shit.
I've got like my arm around his shoulder, holding up the most of his weight, and we just collapse to the ground.
Yeah.
And Kalisha immediately starts like laughing out of joy.
Yeah, that last roll was a natural 19 with a 4, freaking 4 and my +1 dex.
Oh my god. I was like, man, this is gonna be a tough one, and you guys both got a 24. That was shocking. Fucking love D&D.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm actually gonna join him in laughing.
Oh man, that was some shit.
Oh,
What an exhilarating. You will not
So-
Raven was on our side.
I told you she had our back. Whole time, never a doubt.
Okay. I need just a minute. I'm gonna fucking cure wounds at a 4th level on myself.
I will cast it at a 1st level on Siegfried.
Yeah, because I got hit a lot. So let's see. 12 plus 9 is 21 plus 5 is 26 points of healing for me.
And you get 10 from me.
Yay, thank you.
Oh my gosh. I didn't I'm so glad you guys made it. For a second there, I thought you guys were done.
I'm gonna look Sylvia in the face. I do have bad news.
What do you mean?
I dropped Whisper.
No, you didn't. You're a freaking liar.
I'm just kidding.
My charisma is too high for that shit.
Oh man. So should we go kill an evil dragon now?
Oh, you're so lucky I didn't slap you right there. All right, let's teleport back.
If he had he doesn't have it anymore.
What?
If he had the teleportation, we don't have it anymore.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god!
I thought about this 2 hours ago.
No.
No, this is not happening.
I didn't have it on my character sheet, so I don't know.
None of us did, but I don't remember specifically who we.
I don't
gave
know
it.
who had it.
I honestly, he would have given it to Siegfried. If I'm just being completely DM honest.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Siegfried being the cleric, it's just that to him is the most trustworthy. So
That would have fucked us.
no
so
offense to the
hard.
rest of you.
Oh my God.
No, I'm untrustworthy as fuck. So.
Oh,
What are you all talking about? Garen did not have it. I have it.
Oh God,
goodness.
God's be with us. Oh my God.
Wait, what do I have?
It's just a teleportation stone.
Okay.
It's good for one use of teleport.
So I'm ready to get the heck out of here with you guys are. I don't think we should waste any more time here.
What time of day is it now? How long were we in the temple for?
So that's the weird thing about this temple. You went in, and when you came back out, maybe a minute's passed, maybe 10 minutes. Not a lot of time at all.
Sylvia checks her face. Did I age in that void?
You feel some new wrinkles.
Oh.
How old am I now? Like physically?
About 60.
Ooh.
Oh,
Only 5 years.
frick. I don't know, but my back hurts. Can we go?
God damn it, Sylvia. Oh.
Hey, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, because I chose to.
You son of a bitch. You
Wow.
almost died. I swear to God.
Listen, I don't know exactly who my mom is. She might be a bitch. I don't know, but really, until we figure that out, I don't think we should just label any names like that.
Oh, God damn it, Conrad.
Listen, we're all alive. No one died. Sylvia looks great.
You know
I mean-
what? I'm pretty sure it's about to rain because my knees ache. Can we go?
Actually, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna walk over to Sylvia and I'm just gonna kind of like tap her with the mace. So she gets. I'm using 3 charges on it to heal her.
Okay.
You're gonna get a whole, quite a bit of healing for no reason. 11 plus 6 is 17 plus.
Just bringing up all these
So you get 25 healing,
memories.
Sylvia.
I'm full.
Cool. Yeah.
Hey.
I
Oh
mean,
my
I
God.
wasn't keeping track. No.
I'm a 20-year-old in a 60-year-old body.
I'm a pirate pretending to be a hero.
Well, we all
So-
knew that.
Pat Kalashaw on the back with a cure wounds. I rolled an 8, so 10.
You guys, if I get old one more time, I'm done. I will die of natural causes.
Keep burning.
I will see how long. I may be able to fix this.
I
Is
hope so.
that much of an issue for you?
Okay, so
Reed, activate the damn teleportation thing. Let's get the fuck out of here.
hey, dude, you gotta chill, man. Like, this is what we do.
It was just
The Raven Queen smile upon us this day.
Ah,
I didn't.
But yes,
realize
please.
just
shall we?
Until. Never mind. Let's go.
And pull out the teleportation stone.
Shall we hold hands?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so where are you planning on teleporting to?
Back to the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Amon.
Is that where we are going?
That's where we're supposed to go, right? That's what he
He's gonna
said.
be able to get us somewhere else.
Yeah, because he's got to give us the stone.
He's got to give us the special Chronos stone. We have to go back.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so as you all hold hands and Siegfried concentrates, you begin to feel yourselves teleport once more back to Amon, back to the sewers. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh,
Congrats, you guys survived the Temple of Fate. Part 2. No one died.
Yay.
holy crap.
I tried my hardest to die there.
Yeah, that nat one was not cool.
No, it was
Then
not.
again, neither was my double nat ones on a fucking advantage con save for concentration. But whatever.
That's the game. Well, we'll do a quick, we'll just call it a 10-minute Q&A because it's late. So any questions, let's get them out now. And then we'll say our goodbyes.
So yeah. Did we want to play some more this weekend, Brian? Some Neverwinter?
Potentially. I have to see what's going on this weekend. I feel like there's something. But I'm not sure.
Maybe get Rally involved.
Chaps. So Gabe asks, Brian, is time travel going to be the only solution to fix Tal'Dorei, or is defeating future Angelique in battle possible? I don't know.
Oh, you're freaking
Oh,
evil.
he definitely knows.
I'm pretty sure future Angelique is impossible. She'd squash us like a freaking bug. I'm pretty sure.
I don't
We're
know.
gonna walk in there and she's gonna go, "Pfft," and we're just gonna.
She'd sneeze and we'd all just die.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Gabe asks, will Kalashah start making up songs about Raven Queen since he worships her now?
He better.
The majority of Kalashah's songs are modern pop songs, usually in some kind of spoken word element, occasionally sung. I don't know if any of those can be adapted to include the Raven Queen, but I'll try my best.
All right. Gabe asks, since Gar-Ren's dead dad was leader of the tribe, does Gar-Ren have a claim of being new leader in his Hobgoblin tribe if he ever returns, like the Lion King?
Ooh.
Simba.
He wasn't a leader of the tribe. He was a high general, or decorated general, but of high status. But that's it. He wasn't like I'm not Simba. Yeah.
Womp womp.
Why did the Titanic song come in my head instead of the? What?
90s, man.
I don't know, but the song from The Bodyguard just came on for me, so we're all fucked up.
I couldn't even say chronomentals, so.
Gabe asks, how does Reyna feel now that she has freedom from the clasp?
Amazing. Her entire life is about being in chains, and now that she's no longer in them, she's pretty ecstatic. But if they go back in time, that might still be a thing, so it might have to come back to bite her in the ass. Who knows?
Well, don't forget that seal you got.
That's true. That is very true. I forgot about that actually till just now, so thank you.
I'm
No,
not
she's
gonna
very
I'm not gonna let you forget because other people also got stabbed.
Thank you.
That's so fucked up. I did
I love everything that just came out of your mouth. It was amazing. No, she's very happy. Very happy. And hopefully no one else will get stabbed, at least in that context.
That's hilarious.
Gabe asks, if the essence of chaos defeats Angelique, would Siegfried return to his home plane Norvas if he could?
If he could, Siegfried would feel indifferent about it. He is not beholden to his he's not beholden to Norvas in any way outside of that's just where he grew up. He knows more about it, but Siegfried's probably happier learning more and more about Tal'Dorei. So he probably wouldn't want to because there's so much more he could learn here.
All right. Gabe asks, when Sylvia finishes 50 Shades of Ga-Ren book, will she have Siegfried proofread it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I might even go find that illustrator from the Feywilds.
I need to design a cover for that.
Please do.
We'll add it to the end of the intro. Or maybe the beginning. Oh my god. Yeah, the beginning of the intro is the cover of the book, and then the book opens up, and then it's the intro.
Whatever cover you make, I want it on a notebook in your store.
Just make it Twitch appropriate. That's all I ask.
Okay. I will commission
this is
I
awesome.
deadass will get this commissioned.
I'll do it.
That's funny.
I'll make
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Throw more money at Maddie. Do it.
Gabe asks...
50 Shades of Ga-Ren book covers for your Dungeons and Dragons books?
Oh my god. On sonerdware.com.
Sorry.
We can at least do journals. That's real easy, and
Oh my god.
you can write your own 50 Shades of God-Ren.
Please, if you write 50 Shades of Ga-Ren fan fiction, please send it to Soulbear RPG or Soulbear18@gmail. I forget what the fuck our email is.
Yeah, it's soulbear18@gmail. Yeah.
DM me on Twitter. I want to read it. Gabe asks, if your character picks from the deck of many things, what card scares you the most? So we'll go around one by one. Dana, what card scares your character the most?
Scares me or scares my character the most?
Your character.
Oh fuck. I'll have to think about it. Come back to me. I'm not that familiar with the deck.
Okay.
I've got it. I had to pull it up.
I'm gonna pull it up actually. Yeah.
How about you, Riley?
Okay, so Sylvia doesn't really know anything about the deck, so I guess it's more of the fear of the unknown,
Okay.
and would be to lose power, and then me losing a level, losing any stats, losing any magical items, or that's it.
So basically the
Lose
same
power.
answer for you or Sylvia.
There's no correlation. There's no Venn diagram here.
You're right. The Venn diagram's a circle.
It's a circle.
Rude. First
Two
of
overlap
all.
circles.
Rude.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just power hungry in all of my D&D games.
Yes.
I can't help it.
Absolutely.
I'm different versions of the power hungry.
Maddie.
For God-Ren, it's basically it would be what happened to Siegfried. That would be worse. No. I don't know.
All right.
I lost a lot of stuff. Like just disintegrated.
But
That was rough.
that stuff, I say, would equal the +2 to your intelligence.
No, I'm talking about I'm just saying, like, all the stuff or the whatever the minus to his intelligence or something like that. I don't know. It'd be hard. They both suck, and I don't know. It's rough. It's fucked. Fuck this thing. I'm glad the deck's gone.
What
And I
about...
don't care what you put in the Temple of Fate again. I'm never going back.
I literally never would have brought it back up again if it wasn't Whisper. But that's where you guys initially found Whisper, so that's where it made sense for it to be.
I know.
Robert.
So Kalash's not afraid of the deck at all. There's not much else bad that can happen to him. But as a player, I am terrified of drawing the Hunted by Devil card and Void back to back, because usually that means the demon has your soul in a gem, and the party has to go fight a big, powerful demon, and that's, no one wants that.
Does that happen?
Yeah,
Because we had a lot of unknown cards today.
yeah, we did, Riley. Yeah, we did.
I'm scared.
So
It's
yeah,
gonna
that's
be
pretty bad.
fine. It'll be
To
fine.
be fair, one of them could have been Comet, which would be good.
What's Comet?
If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monster you encounter, you
Which
gain
if,
a
if
level.
someone did do that, that wouldn't have.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I bet you I
would,
got a comment. Did I
you-
get a comment?
you'd have to single hand.
Why the fuck would I tell you?
Why would
I bet
you'd
you
have to
I did.
single-handedly defeat the next monster? You can't have help.
So, and it doesn't wait for just any monster you next.
The
single-handedly,
next
it's
The
hostile.
next one
hostile
you
creature.
beat on your own.
So, oh wait, the next one I beat on my own.
It has to be the next one.
Damn it. Okay, I got hopeful.
It's such a
again.
small percentage of chance for that card to happen. That's why it's worded that way.
All right, Derek.
Balance. He would not. He's a cleric. He doesn't want his alignment to change.
Oh, yeah, much like
Yeah.
Othello.
Yep. He would have hated to have been Othello.
All right, and Dana.
I'm pretty sure it would be. It's a toss-up between John and Void because she just doesn't want to go anywhere. But she probably be more afraid of the Void card because at least with John, her body goes with her wherever it goes instead of just being out in the world. So Void.
All right. Well, with that, this has been Tal'Dorei, World in Chaos. Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget, we are sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Make sure to use your discount code SOULBEAR. Get yourself 10% off your order of the coolest nerdy gear in the world. You can quote me on that. With that, we're going to say our goodbyes. We will start with Dana today.
Hey guys, I'm Dana. You can find me mostly on Twitter at DanaLeeB. That's where I live. And I also live here on Wednesdays every week playing with my friends.
Alrighty. Riley.
Hi, I'm here every Wednesday, and I'm on Twitter at Riley Avery, and I do hair in San Diego. All that's on my Twitter, and I'm thanks for joining.
All right. Maddie.
Hey folks, I got a lot of great so chatty stuff coming up. This Saturday we have at EMK Hansen, at I don't even know how to pronounce that, KA Peter H, and at Mina Lee. On the 4th, May the 4th, Star Wars Day, I've got some, like Roberts, and some of the folks from Dumpstack Charisma hanging out. So we're going to talk Star Wars all night long. And then the 11th is the big Stink Chat-O-Rama. 8 shows back to back. And 30 plus guests. And Maddie talking for 16 hours. So come join us for that. And yeah, and then of course I play here on Fridays also. And so Nerdwear, and I'm tired. I love you.
Alrighty. Robert.
Yo, what up? I'm Robert. You can find me on the internet at DSC Smurf. Sometimes there's an underscore in there. I don't pay attention to when. I stream a whole bunch of D&D throughout the week on Monday and Tuesday with my homies and roommates at Dumpstat Charisma here on Wednesday nights, and then Friday nights over with Throcken and the fam at Welcome Party RPG. Check it out. Super dope.
Word.
Alrighty. Derek.
Hey, I'm Derek. You can find me on Twitter at DeltaJFord. You can find me on Twitch at DeltaJFord, where I stream a whole hell of a lot. I've been kind of doing themed months for my streaming. Like in February, I played nothing but Far Cry, and May I did a bunch of all the Metro games. Achievements were April, and in reality, it should have been anime games, but May's next month, so Anna May will probably see what I'm playing, like a bunch of Dragon Ball Z games and Attack on Titan and fucking whatever the dude with the fishing hat has. One Piece. Yeah. So I stream a shit ton. I also stream. I am on this channel every Wednesday, and sometimes I play other games like Neverwinter and 7 Days to Die with Brian and Riley and stuff, and others.
All right. With that, I've been your Dungeon Master, Brian Penaloza. You can find me on Twitter at Captain Sugar Bear. That's at CPT Sugar Bear. Every Wednesday here on Soul Bear RPG, doing Tal'Dorei World and Chaos. Every other Monday, including this coming up Monday, for Comedy of Strahd, the comedic take on the classic Curse of Strahd. You can also find me every Sunday at Copperheart Pod, playing Sergeant O'Bannon, my first voice acting gig, so yay go me. And then this Friday I get to go to Santa Monica and record that super special show. And as long as I don't fuck it up, it'll get released. And that will be nice. So I will fill you in on that if and when that actually does make it to publication. But with that, it's been a long night. Thank you again so much for hanging out with us. Thank you, Jay Wolfman, for all the bits and for tuning in. Hopefully we see you next week. And thank you to everybody who stuck around from the raids and all that good shit. But for now, good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Adios.